and everyone is just asleep on Hex. There's even the cops, the Molrins, the Mashas, the Anguses, everyone's sleeping. Jay and Monty are sleeping somewhere in the maintenance zone with Angus's nice jacket that they've only partially used to create fingerless gloves with. Masha, you awake
Yes.
with like your head pounding, and as you open your eyes, you see a shape like on top of you, something small and dark. You sort of hear that in the back of your mind.
Is it like the same sort of sound that the ooze made?
You're just hearing like that
Or is this a
sort of weird sound in the back of your mind, like.
I try my best not to move, but to just see if I can get like a good look at it. Like,
as your eyes like adjust, you see a crow sitting on you, going.
hello.
It violently flaps away from you and just sort of goes out your window.
I get out of bed and I like go over to the window and like I see if I can like spot it.
It's just gone.
I swear I left my window open. No, closed even. Oh, I'm tired. Like she kind of like starts to feel the aching of the like burns that she's sustained from fighting the ooze monster. I have to get that looked at.
As you're recovering from your hangover and burns, you hear like another like a pounding on the door. Masha! Masha!
Ah!
I know you're at that dive bar again, and you have classes today.
What? No! Do I? Oh, yeah. I forgot. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. I sorted out the work stuff last week. It's fine. It's fine. What do you want? What do you want? What time is it?
It's
What's
12:30.
what? Morning? Evening? What?
Morning. Day.
Ah!
I don't know what terms you want to explain it in, Masha. There are classes to teach, and you can't keep ignoring Hordo forever. He'll keep coming round here, and I'll have to clean up the floors.
Okay. I spit on the floor.
Don't
I can't
spit
say
on the
but...
floor!
I'm sorry. Okay. Look, I'll fight. Okay. Masha is doing this as she's furiously getting dressed. It's okay. Okay. Look. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna go see Hordo after my lessons. It'll be fine. It's all good. Where's my many jingly jangly jewelry bits? What was that hangover cure Angus told me about? Raw eggs in a sheep's bladder. I don't know, something.
Classic Angus.
And yeah, Masha just furiously gets dressed and grabs whatever school paperwork that she has and she rushes out.
Can you roll me investigation for you?
Oh, okay. Damn. Wait, is it? Oh, I'm good at that. That's good. That is a big number, a 26.
You managed to gather up all your papers sort of perfectly. You've got your lesson
Hell
plans.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you're teaching classes on some cantrips, animal handling, how to properly know the difference between a bag of holding and a bag of devouring. Just classic stuff.
Classic stuff.
And do you leave to go to the?
Hell yeah.
go to the other church? Go to the House of Isaac?
Yeah. I'm presumably running very late. I don't know when the lessons start. Yeah.
Lessons start at 8.
Oh no.
You,
I'm very late. Jesus.
you're running over there.
Ah.
The House of Isaac is, again, it's in sort of the center of HEX. It's much more run down than your church. A lot older.
Oh, thank God.
It's been there much longer, but there's not been much upkeep on it. Mainly due to the fact that the Delaware family's involvement with it, they don't really give it much money. And as you run in, you immediately see Jay and Monty, who sort of look over to you. Monty's still wearing a little leather jacket that's got some patches in it, and that they've got 2 sort of bags, and every student in the class has got 2 bags in front of them. And teaching the class with long red robes is a very old-looking dragonborn. Just going, and if you place your hand in this one, you could take out this. He pulls an apple. This one, you lose the hand. Now, obviously, Masha, hello there.
Hey, hello. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm late. There was a whole. Oh, okay. But I'm here now. Are you making kids put their hands in gomja bar boxes?
No.
Again?
No, quite the opposite. I'm teaching them not
Are
to
you-
do that.
From the looks of it, you've got two boxes. You've got the apple box and you have the hand destruction boxes
bag of,
directly in front of the children. I feel like
it's just a simulation of a bag of devouring and a bag of holding. If I take out this,
so I go over to one of the kids' desks and I pick up the hand destruction box. I'm just like, okay, so what if I put my hand directly into this? What if I just
go ahead.
jam it straight in there? Is my hand gonna disappear?
Go ahead.
I stare at him directly in the eyes. I want to know if he's bluffing or not.
He gives you a little old man smile.
Can I roll insight?
Please,
I beg.
Of course, roll to me some insight.
Okay. Oh. Come on, God powers. Hell yes, that's a 24.
This box isn't dangerous. He knows it.
You know what? I overreacted, and I put the box down. I know you wouldn't. It was a little joke. It was a little joke. It's
He's laughing a little bit. He's like,
do you want me to take over the class?
Oh well. It's all right.
Okay.
I think we're done on this subject anyway. Now, children, animal handling went very poorly last week. We obviously Michael knows that, and what's left of his arm. But we everything was healed up and safe. But we're going to take a break from that. I want you to practice firebolts outside. Don't do it on each other. Practice on the dummies only, please. Thank you. Off you go. Masha, could you stay here for a moment?
Yeah, sure. You wanted to talk to me about a thing, right?
Yes.
Monty, Jay. Before they leave, before Monty.
Yeah, what's going on?
Give Angus back his court. Give that court back to Angus. Okay? It's not yours. Have you cut? You know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just maybe this is more of a suggestion than not, but just Colt. Remember, Angus.
Jay goes to
steal. Not good.
Okay, Masha, and then he winks at you. Okay.
I give him like a little you sort of.
They scamper away.
They
scamper because they're children.
Yeah.
Children are known to scamper.
Yeah. Yes. But yes. So sorry. Yes, you wanted to say a thing. Yes. I'm here, and I awkwardly sort of like sit on one of the kids' desks. It's way too small for
Very
me.
small. Hordo sort
Yeah.
of gets one of the fake boxes of devouring and sort of holds it in his hand. Masha, I have some news
Yeah.
for you.
Hi.
Things have been going in a certain direction lately that directly involve you and your position here. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, but I'm dying.
Oh my god.
Of
What
old
the-
age, which will kill me in the future at some point.
Yes.
Yes.
Still sad. I'm so.
Yes,
so
well, you are
sorry.
as well, but I mean, you're not getting any younger. I mean, none of us are, really. You'll be dead
Very
probably sooner
true.
than me, considering your whole lifestyle. Not to be morbid at all.
That's well, that depends. You are like actively dying of old age. It seems.
Come
whereas
see,
I'm-
come, sir, whatever that means.
Uh, uh, beats me.
But that's the main thing I wanted to talk to you today. I will allow you to go to your classes, of course, even though you are a little bit behind. But the kids are
Yes.
happy to stay here. More
Yeah.
comfortable than maintenance zone, after all. But that was the main reason I wanted to talk to you today.
I see. Is that
Masha. Yes?
is there anything? Is there anything I can do? Like anything you
Oh, just to stop me from dying?
from me? Just generally, sort of like a last will of a dying man, sort of thing. I don't know. I'm
Oh,
not
wow.
in a good
Yeah,
time to. This is. I'm not.
I'm not that far along,
Sorry,
Masha. Jesus. You don't have to stick me in the box straight away.
Yeah.
Masha, this place doesn't run on just my presence or some of my remaining living friends' presence, or even you. We're only here because of the Delawares, and as soon as I'm gone, this place, I don't know how long it's going to last.
Oh, I see.
So I'm going to need you to fight for this place. You're the only person who could really teach these kids. Maybe that Angus fellow, he seems to know quite a bit of magic, but he's refused most of my offers.
I take Hordo by the hand, look him right in the eye, and I say, Hordo, you have my word that I will fight for this place as hard as I possibly can. I will not let this place, even though this is a rival church, I will not let it fall to the Dalawares without a fight. I promise you.
Thank you, Masha.
Yeah.
That's very kind of you.
No problem. No problem.
It's just these kids. I don't want them to have a life in the maintenance zone or working in some Delaware factory.
Oh.
Or even staying here.
Yeah. Well, I'll do everything that I can. Delawares can eat my ass.
I like your spirit, Masha. There are a few things I'm going to let you in on very soon, Masha.
and I feel it's close to the end,
Mm.
you'll be prepared. I'm sure.
Yes. Yes.
You know, me and your Mother Superior briefly dated for a while when I was a lot younger.
What?
What? Do you not know
what?
this?
No?
What?
Hold on.
Oh, yes.
What?
You know, just it was a different time. I just thought you'd be curious. You know, I said I was going to let you in on things. This is the first mini one.
This changes everything. Did
Oh.
see you? No. Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Did you? What?
Is there an issue? What? It was. We weren't as religious back then, although the relationship did fall apart because of that. She threw me through a wall. It was crazy.
Oh. Wow. That's
Yeah, she's strong. She's
that's
real
impressive.
strong.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I knew she was stern, but I thought it was more like just. Nah, she. Well.
Oh no! Do not bring. Listen, if you want to avoid being thrown through a wall, don't bring up like dividing factions or even the stained glass. Don't critique the stained glass. You will be flying.
God.
You'll be flying everywhere.
Every time she threatened to throw me through a wall, she actually meant it. Wow, I should have been so much more terrified.
Oh, she's fine, I think. Anyway, you've got classes to teach.
Yeah.
You don't need to hear
Yeah.
about my
Yes.
sordid
Yes.
and gigantic love life. Truly massive.
Yeah. I'm sure it is. And I sort of like
Yeah.
pat him on the shoulder as like a. Anyway, yes. Classes. Yes.
It's fine. It's fine. Listen, the kids have animal handling. We only slept together one time. You just go off and do that. It's all good.
What? Oh my god. Okay. They did do it. And I say that as I'm running out. Goodbye, Hondo.
Wow.
I'm sorry that you're dying.
All good. All good. And you run out. Well, anyway, it's time to begin.
Oh.
So, Angus McGuy,
Yeah.
after your sort of revelry and celebrations from killing an evil goo monster, you met a strange man at your bar who said something vaguely ominous, and everything closed up. Now is the early morning. Most of HEX is either working or sleeping, and it's just you on your own. Not a soul. Ooh.
I have no soul.
Ooh. You have no style. You have no grace.
Oh, for the sake of it, for the sake of using it, now that I have him, I want to create an experimental elixir in a flagon. Roll a d6 to see what I get. I got a 1, and that means it's healing. Well, I don't need healing, so it does nothing.
Sad. Well, you've got a healing potion in case you want to use it.
Yeah, it's Calpol.
You've got your flagon of Calpol. How's Angus feeling? Is he all right?
I think Angus, he's a bit miffed. Probably he's probably kind of like still trying to mentally recover from losing his jacket and dealing with a goo monster.
And you got a muddy counter as well. People
I do
were
have a muddy
standing on it. It was.
I need to
very
polish
sad.
my counter. I'm going to polish my counter.
You got your little healing potion. You start polishing your counter. It's very quiet. HEX in the mornings is weird. They haven't quite figured out the setting on the sun, so it's like it dips in between being very bright and very dim.
Sunglasses keep
Sure,
coming
it's
on.
fine.
I want to go out and buy a dartboard. That's what I want to do. Buy another dartboard.
Yeah, your dartboard is missing.
It is
Which
missing.
is very sad. You don't know how. You were very vigilant last night, and you were assured that Daryl wasn't there. But your dartboard was still stolen.
He's a
very
sick
sad.
bastard.
Sickening individual. So is that your prerogative for today?
Yeah. I
Clean
know.
up
I know
the bar.
I know.
Get a new dartboard.
Everyone else doing shenanigans. Me, I'm on a shopping trip. Buying a dartboard.
You have a job.
Yeah.
I mean, the other two also have jobs, but you don't know what they. I mean, you know what Masha does. You don't know what Molrin does.
I'm surprised he has a job. Angus is he's surprised he has a job. He doesn't understand Molrin's whole thing.
Molrin has a corporate job, which is like means it's going to be gobbledygook for what your actual. You're just going to have a weird title like executor of distributions worldwide.
Yeah. It doesn't mean anything.
It's very strange. And then Masha's like a detective.
It's
But you don't know if she's paid.
It's like a teacher. I mean, she is paid because she has to pay me for my wine that I have to keep buying.
Well, if so, you're heading out. You're heading out into the world of HEX.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my dartboard.
There's a few people out. Very like it's not as busy as it usually is. A few like people from the maintenance zone getting their coffee, sort of going around getting ready for work. There's the only sort of real good coffee place is Clarissa's little cafe.
Oh, it's close. Have a dartboard I can buy.
You'll have to see.
But I want my dartboard first. It's important to me. This is the
You're
bit.
prioritizing the dartboard over sustenance. This is it. This is the bit. Well, where would you find a dartboard in HEX? I think you just have to.
Does HEX have a sports direct?
Where would? No, unfortunately. I'll give you a few options because I think Angus would know. There's the maintenance zone where you could just ask around for if anyone's got any stuff. There's a new sort of Delaware stand with little Delaware products that's come up recently, and there's a few other little places around in the worker district, and also you could ask at the church to see if they have anything in their little like storage box.
Yeah, I think I'll ask at the church. I think it's a good idea. Oh. I'm not buying any Delaware stuff. He's my rival.
Delaware. Okay, I can confirm that Delaware does not know you exist.
he's my arch enemy. We're constantly at terms. He doesn't know I exist.
He does not know who you are or that you're real.
That's okay. By the end of the campaign, he will.
Ooh.
Use catapult to launch rubble at his head.
It's assault, Angus. But you're assaulting a CEO, so it's all good.
Exactly. It's morally good assault.
I would definitely not condone. Of course, I would never condone pushing a CEO over some sort of railing into a pit of spikes or jagged metal. Definitely.
Yeah. We should disclaimer. Any jokes of violence it's a joke. It's all a joke. We're just kidding. We don't condone it.
No.
We will exclusively be joked about killing CEOs, though.
I would never say get your boss and like punch him in the face and throw him over a big old railing. Anyway, Angus, you're going to the church.
Yeah.
Actually, are you going to Masha's church, she who seeks truth in knowledge, or are you going to like the little Church of Isaac, which is more of like a teaching one?
I'll probably go to whichever. I guess because the teaching church probably sounds more like a community church rather than an obnoxious one. So that's where I'm most likely to find it. Second-hand dartboard.
Slighted Masha's religion.
Yeah. Angus doesn't care much for religion. He only cares about his pub.
Okay, you head on over to the church. Everything's very quiet. The guy who runs like you see a few people who are opening up their businesses, like just setting up. The guy who runs the Delaware stand is just sort of looking at you, waiting for you to like give him some attention. Just really glaring you down. An unpleasant man.
I yawn.
You yawn?
Yeah, I yawn. And then I look in my peripheral vision and see if he yawns.
He yawns as well.
I got him. Got him good, okay. Off to...
Okay, you make it you make it towards the church. You see that there are a few kids around, but like not many. The classes haven't really started yet, and in one you see a sort of a long corridor leading further in, and a few rooms off to the left look like classrooms. Where do you want to go?
It's a good question.
Giving you a choice.
I didn't think about where I'd be able to find a dartboard. Is there like an infirmary here actually?
There probably is. You could probably find a little infirmary.
Yeah, I had to go to the infirmary with my flagon of the healing cowpole.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Roll me survival to see if you find the infirmary.
You trip. Oh, I got 4.
Die. Well, this place is a little bit like a maze. You sort of looking around, looking for some doors. It's very old and sort of broken down, so some of the signs are missing. You eventually just sort of walk around and make it to like the inner sanctum of the church, where they used to hold communions and stuff. But it looks pretty dusty and empty. Like they don't really use it anymore.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
What are you gonna do? You're here.
Oh, is there anyone else here?
Roll me roll me perception.
Perception. My passive perception is 19, if that helps.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
Furious. I'm
sorry.
I'm furious.
How
dare you? How dare you? You look around and you hear someone behind the altar in this church. All the stained glass window is gone, if there was any to begin with. It's all just sort of light pouring through, and you hear someone like rummaging around.
I guess I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hello. And then you see going up is a very old dragonborn wearing long red robes. This is Hordo. So you know of Hordo. He runs the local church of Isaac. Ah, Angus. Hello.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I was just visiting. I managed to find a way to make some healing solvent. So I figured that, I might as well come here and see if I can donate it to the infirmary. But I got a little bit lost.
Oh, that's fair. I'll take that off your hands. That's very good of you. And he sort of like with shaky hands takes it off you. Thank you, Angus. It's very kind.
Yeah, no, it's the least I can do. But what are you doing around here?
Have you seen? Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm just looking back at some old memories. Just trying to see what's going on. Just preparing for classes.
Yeah. No. Okay. It's
Are you well?
Well enough. About as well as you can be after fighting a big goo monster in the sewers.
Oh, yes. I heard about that. Very interesting.
Yeah, no, if you don't mind me asking, this room, it hasn't really seen much use, from what I can tell. What kind of memories have you got in this place?
Oh, me, well, quite a few. I have been around for an exceedingly long time, as you could probably tell. I remember when this place used to be populated. Quite a few followers of the House of Isaac a few years ago, but they all left in the end. So, just going through some old bits and pieces. Not all mine.
Any dartboards back there?
Hmm?
Nothing.
I can look around for some...
Oh,
did you want something? Did you? I thought like you said something.
No, it's fine. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm not sure why I came here. To be honest, like I said, I was looking for the infirmary. Didn't expect to run into anyone.
Well, if you're here, maybe you could not to impose on anything, but maybe you could teach some of those classes.
I could teach classes. I'm not. You know how willing I am to teach magic. It's not something I'm confident in, but like fixing stuff and repairs and machines, I can.
Well, I mean, I hoped if specifically you were here, I had hoped for more of a magic-based focus, but it's all perfectly fine. I'm sure Masha will be in eventually.
Yeah, so I just my magic's a bit different than everyone else's, so it's something hard and dangerous to teach.
Oh, of course, I understand. sorry to be rude, Angus, but I am quite busy back here. So,
Oh, yeah.
if there's nothing else,
Could you tell me the way out? I'm still a bit lost.
oh yes, just go down there. Take a left, take a right, take two other rights, and then you're out.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
Bye, goodbye, Angus.
Goodbye.
There was nothing else, correct? You didn't need anything.
I need... No, nothing that you could provide. I'm sure.
And he shuffles back behind the back of the church. Seems to descend down.
Gotta make a mental note of that
Right.
and then probably just leave. Actually,
Okay. Oh yes.
would I know if this place is like a library?
I think you could gather that it has a library.
I want to look for the library.
Roll me another survival, but I'll give you advantage on this because you've orientated yourself a little bit with the help of Hordo.
Thank you, Hordo. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm a bit off my game today because I'm recovering from a booster jab, but it seems the dice are off their game as well because I just rolled a 2 and a 3, so I got a 5.
Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry.
He walks into a pit.
With Hordo's directions, you are really still very lost. You wind up. You swear this church is pretty small, but it feels sprawling and massive at the moment. And you wind up just sort of at like a black door.
Great. Okay, a black door. I'm imagining like a large kind of
Yeah.
metal looming.
Oh yeah. This is again. You feel like no one has checked this in a while. It's just here. Do you want to try the door?
Yeah, I'll try the door. I'm lawful neutral. I'm down for a bit of snooping. I mean, this place, if it's
Just trying
old,
to
it's
find the way out.
it's basically archaeology, isn't it?
You push open this door and it does open. It's not locked. This large metal door sort of creaks and you see exactly the sort of staircase you would expect to see in an old abandoned building, just leading down into just darkness.
Okay. Now I have to balance Angus's lack of bravery with his total intrigue in anything. I think I'm gonna close the door again, and I'm still gonna look for the library.
I thought for a minute you were going to say I'm going to close the door and then open it again to see if it's changed. Roll me another survival with advantage.
That's okay. Close the door and open it.
Come on.
Come on. Oh, I got a 5 and a 3. That means I got a 7. This is going terribly.
Okay, so finding you sort of like you leave the menacing door and you begin travelling back, dartboard on the back of your mind, Hordo's words in your mind, whatever he was doing, and and you think you're finally on the right path to the library. This looks new. You've not been down this hallway before. You're back in the inner sanctum.
Oh god. No. That's the noise that comes out of Angus's mouth. He's perturbed. He's not happy. Okay, He's gonna.
You don't know how long you've been in this church.
He's gonna go to the exit, and then from
Okay, I
there
think
make his way to the library.
Okay, you would know your way to the exit. You know it, for you were given directions with Hordo. You travel along the old stone, and you make it back to the exit. It's a little bit lighter outside. You can sort of see through the crack in the big old church door.
He's never been so happy to see
From
light.
there, you're going to make your way back to the library.
Yes, I need to get to the library. That's where the books and
Is there
information is
anything?
stored.
Is there anything you could do to give yourself better chances?
Oh, let's see. I'm usually quite good at coming up with excuses for this kind of stuff. I guess insight. Now that if I know where the sanctum is and I know where the exit is, and you said I went to the classrooms, I should be able to form like a mental kind of map, as to where I think the library should be. My insight.
Okay. Roll me some insight. See if you can figure out the layout of this place.
I got a natural 20. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. From being eternally lost in this strange old church, you finally figure out its layout. It all clicks in your mind. You do the stupid Sherlock thing. It all flies past you and comes together. And you now have an idea, a very strong idea of where the library is.
I hope you realise the consequences of your actions. Angus has a mind palace now.
I am fully happy with that. I feel that works.
Yeah. Okay, now go to the library.
Okay, you head on you head on down to the library, traveling along. You see the inner sanctum from before, but you know where you're going. You're not lost. You go past a couple of other old, broken areas. You even see that there may have been like a couple like floors that are missing at this point. They've just sort of disappeared, which is very odd. And eventually, you do find the library. Yeah, it's a nice little door marked library. It looks like the room that's had the most upkeep.
Okay, I guess okay.
Do you enter?
I do. I enter the library.
You go on in, and it's a little disappointing.
Great.
It's not as many books as you think there'd be. A lot of shelves are empty, like some of the books have been moved. But there's like one or two full shelves full of books, and a couple of books in like display cases.
I'm gonna be looking for books that what's the word, like bestiaries about around HEX, or at least the thing one as a whole. I'm gonna be looking for books about this church, but more so like the history and diagrams of like the layout and stuff.
What? Okay, interesting. Roll me investigation.
Ooh, okay, edit this. Put a big stock sigh SFX into it. I got a 7.
No. You search along the sort of books that are there, but it's like your head's like spinning from all this traveling you've been doing, so it's very hard to concentrate. This is so sad.
Is there like a librarian or something?
Do you want to look for a library? You're gonna have a look around for a librarian.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a librarian.
Do you just call out, or do you actually just look?
I call out. I'm sick of looking. I just
You Angus, you are. You scream in this room. You scream and yell and shout.
Throw a tantrum and roll around crying.
and you just hear in often, oh my God, Jesus Christ, what the? And out and out from somewhere in from the library, just sort of poking behind a bookshelf, like what? You see a nun. Can I help you?
Oh no, yeah. Sorry, I stubbed my toe. Also, do you happen to have any bestiaries in here, or any kind of books about this church's history?
Yeah, probably. Do you want to get them for you or something?
Yes, that's why you're here.
Hey, are you gonna scream about it some more?
Nope. I was a bit stressed out. I got a little lost. Found a scary door.
Mm-hmm. That's what they all say. Okay. And she very sort of easily grabs some books off the shelf. Just. Okay. Got your HEX bestiary here. Got your House of Isaac history book here. Anything else?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go now, and if you scream, I might not be able to come save you. Is that gonna be okay? You gonna be okay?
Don't scream.
Okay. Here are your books. Return them or don't. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Angus is just having a terrible day. The other two, they were very successful with their little missions.
Oh.
But Angus is just having the worst time.
Well, so far my mission is get a dartboard, and I'm in a fucking church for that, so I don't know.
Oh, okay, you've got your 2 books. What are you doing? What are you up to?
I'm looking for information about the ooze and the bestiary first, to just kind of see if it's like correct or not.
Okay, so sort of skimming through the bestiary. Are you specifically looking for an entry about the ooze or like the species?
Just kind of like any, like I'm probably looking through the index for like mentions of it.
Looking through the index, you can see a mention of like you see no mention of this specific ooze. There's like a gelatinous cube, like some of the other subspecies, but nothing like this. And even those pages on the ooze don't specify them as native to Hex. It's more just noting incidents with them.
Ooh. Whereabouts did these incidents happen?
It seems to specify that they always seem to emerge up from the top of Hex. One time from the maintenance zone, a gelatinous cube sort of just shifted up through the floors into the town.
I guess I'll do some more like just general kind of looking at what other monsters have appeared in Hex, and if there's any reason for their appearance.
Sort of going through the index, you see that like some of the pages of this book are missing. It is very old, and it looked pretty small anyway. But some of the notable ones are vampires. It also states that vampires haven't been around since some kind of purge, so that any sightings of them are most likely exaggerated or just someone trying to scare people. And there's sort of your general sort of like ogres, creatures. Strangely, a lot of like fey creatures. A lot of things are marked as like aberrations, and some of these descriptions can be either incredibly vivid or just very vague. Another notable one is something called the Corpse Collector. The book sort of classifies it as like an urban legend of this giant, like weird machine creature man just going around and just collecting the dead, like moving from floor to floor.
I guess that makes sense. You've got to do something with all the dead.
But most of these entries are sort of like, they're kind of vague. Like
Okay.
Hex isn't known for having many monsters, like issues with monsters.
That book's mine now. Taking it belongs to me. I would like to look in the other book to see if there's anything about the scary door.
Oh, the scary door.
The scary door.
So you're just looking. Okay, I'm gonna for this one. I am gonna need you to roll investigation for door knowledge.
I've calculated my passive investigation. My passive investigation is 21.
Okay, so you were just furious. Your rolls were just bad. So you thought, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll just calculate.
Yeah.
I'll just figure out how I can completely win. So looking for mentions of a shadowy dark door. You don't find anything too specific. So, like, the closest thing you can find is, like... You don't find anything too specific. The closest thing you do find mentions that one of the founders, Isaac, had some like, secret underground chambers built in all of his churches across Homeland in case of some sort of religious moment, like a flood or something akin to that.
I'll take this book as well, I think. I would say the nun was rude, but I did scream, so...
My perception was Angus just fully rolling around on the floor, screaming and yelling.
We will never know what's canon, but that's also my perception. Technically, he has more dignity than that, though.
Okay, maybe he's just like... Okay, maybe he wasn't rolling on the floor, he was just like... He was really just screaming and yelling.
But he stopped the second he heard something.
Going through the House of Isaac, which is the church that Hordo runs, it's not as impressive as your church. You've got nice, like, marble architecture with pillars. They've not even got one pillar here.
Wow, no pillars. The absolute virgins.
All stone. Loads of rock.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Lots of rock rot. Tons of rock rot.
Tons of it. And you go into another little part of the church, which is like a chapel that's been done up into a classroom, and you see all the kids just kind of sitting on the floor. One of them is like, a couple are at the desks trying to see, like, I think like an animal they're going to be handling, as it were.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I kind of like come in and like go over to that group. I sort of like come up behind them, sort of, kind of sneakily, and then just sort of like lean in and go, "So what are we looking at?" Try to spook them.
And you see some of the kids like go back to the floor. Jay is still there, just kind of going, "Hey, how's it going? Hey, Masha,
Hey,
what's up?"
hey, Jay, you're not getting in any trouble, are ya? No trouble.
No. Just wanted to see if this
No,
animal could
good.
kill us.
Oh, well, hopefully it won't. What is it? What is it? And I kind of look at the animal that they're looking at.
You see, it's
Right.
you. You see, like it's. Roll me. What would you roll for this?
Animal handling, survival.
Roll me animal handling.
Animal handling.
See if you can identify this
Which,
creature.
That's bad. That is a 9.
You see this like tiny little pale thing. The closest thing it resembles to is like a bat with stubby little legs, and it just
Right.
kind of just going like.
Oh,
And looking around with its big eyes, big bug eyes.
that's certainly a thing. Anyway, everyone, to your desks now. Let's go. Chop.
They'll go to the
Desks. Yep.
All listening to you.
Organisation, important. Get off the floor. Jim, get off the floor. Jim,
I'm off the
Jim.
floor. I'm off the floor.
Get
I'm off
off the floor. Now,
I'm off the floor.
sit on your chair.
I'm not. No. Okay. Fine.
Do it. Not like that.
Fine.
No way.
Okay. I'll do it like this.
Good. So, animal handling. And I sort of go up to the front of the desk and I sort of stand in front of what I assume is a chalkboard. Hands on hips.
You see a little frog child. Little frog child sort of raises his hand.
Yes, you.
Is the animal big?
Is the animal big?
Oh, it fits in like a small cardboard box.
No, the animal is, quite small. Like, sort of between rabbit and cat size, maybe dog.
You see like another child sort of sitting at the back. He's trying to be the cool kid, but he doesn't he doesn't know how. He's like got his feet on his desk, but it's uncomfortable, so he moves them.
Yeah.
Wait, so you don't know what it is?
No, I don't. I don't know what it is. However, today we're going to find out. And I sort of like get a bit of chalk. I assume there's like a blackboard behind me, right? Like a
Yeah, definitely.
like from the yeah, and I sort of write animal handling in big old letters on the chalkboard, and then at the bottom I write with Sister Masha, and then do like a little drawing of like person with like sunglasses doing awkward finger guns, because I'm the cool teacher.
Can you roll
so
me?
we have. Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
Could you roll me persuasion to see if they pick up what you're putting down with this
Persuasion.
cool teacher vibe?
Do I have a big money? No whammies. Ooh, that's big one. Persuasion. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, they think the kids all think you're pretty cool at the moment. They're thinking you're the cool teacher.
Yeah.
You are the cool teacher. It's crazy.
I am the cool teacher. Yeah. I'm the cool substitute. Yeah. So yeah, I sort of go over to like this little bat thing in a cage, and I sort of lean on the cage. Notice that the bat probably doesn't like it, so I take my hand off, and I go, "So, this thing. Can anyone tell me what this thing is? Does anyone know?"
Jay puts his hand up, and he goes like,
Yes, Jay.
"It's a homunculus."
A homunculus. Yes. And I take the thing, and I take it back to my desk, put it on my desk, and then I go back to the blackboard and I write homunculus.
Do you spell it correctly? That's the question.
I think Masha wants to try and spell it correctly, but whether she does is another matter.
Roll me insight to see if you can guess how to spell homunculus.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no, that's a 7. I definitely spell it wrong.
You go unk.
Monk.
There's an unk in there,
Loose.
and you lose.
Yep. You monk.
A monk you lose.
Yeah, I think I halfway realised that I don't know how to spell it, and then I sort of spin it into a cool teacher thing. You lose, baby. So this...
you can clearly see that Jay knows that you just spelt that wrong, but he's going to let it slide because you're the cool teacher.
Yeah. So this is a homunculus. As you can see, it is a strange, weird bat thing. However, homunculi can come in many forms, such as a little cyclops guy, a little rat with 7 heads, a funky little hedgehog, but the spikes are on the underside.
As you're listing through, another kid who looks like the oldest one here, just sort of puts his hand up.
Yeah. Yes.
But how do you make it do shit?
That is an excellent question. And Masha goes over to the homunculus box and sort of quickly opens up. Well, first of all, you've got to get it to trust you. So, and I slowly sort of open the box, and I do a little sort of you know when you're trying to get a cat to come over to you, and you're doing that little kissy kiss sound sort of thing.
Can you roll me a charisma,
that.
please?
Just straight charisma.
Actually, charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Oh no. That is a 16.
Yeah, you go, and this it sort of leans its head towards you, just making little purring noises, and you sort of walks like a little toddler over to you.
Oh, hey, little guy. Hello. Hi. Now you have to be very, very gentle when introducing yourself to a new little guy, a little fella. Hi, and I sort of put my hand out a little bit to see if he'll accept me stroking it a little.
It's sort of pushes its head back in at first, but then it eases in to get you giving it a little tiny stroke on its little face.
Oh, it's all about trust.
You see a lot of the kids in this class look enticed by mainly just the cute animal, but also the some the words you're saying.
Yeah.
Especially Monty,
them,
who seems who's a little timid man. Most of them are playing on the who are not. The same kid who asked what it could do, how you could make it do stuff before puts his hand up again.
Yes.
But why don't you just do the thing where you just you put your hand on its head and go Hwah! And then you control it or whatever?
Because that is animal abuse. And
no, it's
that
the
is
the
bad,
thing,
and
the
it's
spell.
hurting them.
The spell Michael does.
spell.
Michael does the spell. He does that.
Michael.
You learned that.
Is Michael someone in this class?
Yeah, Mikey. This guy points to a guy called Michael, and he looks exactly what you imagined a Michael would look like, but a child.
Yes, my dad's but a child.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I can do the thing where I can, dominate monster. That's thing. I can do that. Yeah, it's cool.
Would Masha know what the spell dominate monster is, or is this
roll me some insight?
Insight?
Yeah.
That's the one I'm good at. Kind of. That is a 16.
I think you know the basics, maybe a little bit more, but it's the spell that you take over a creature's mind with,
Yeah.
and can control them, and they will like do your will.
Um, uh, Michael, that is
Yeah.
mind control. How also dominate monster? How do you know that spell, Michael?
I mean, I didn't say I did. I just said like I could maybe do it. I didn't say I did. Like I did have it, or you know.
Okay, now this is something I need to bring up, Michael. I'm gonna have to have words with you after class. You're not in trouble. I want to say you're not in trouble. I just want to understand the situation a little more after class. But mind control is often bad. I want everyone to understand this. Taking away the will for people to have free will is bad, including animals.
Everyone in the class sort of like just sort of most people like nod along, like it's a pretty easy lesson.
Yeah.
Jay gives you little finger guns. Goes yeah.
Yeah. I
And
give a
and,
single
and Michael
finger
looks
gun back
very
because
nervous.
I'm still stroking the Okay, don't worry. Don't worry about it. You're not in trouble. Now, does anyone want to come up and perhaps try making friends with this little guy?
So everyone else is a little bit nervous, but Monty, this timid little kobold boy, puts his hands up.
Yeah,
I
Monty,
can,
you wanna?
can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, come here. Okay, just need to be very, very careful with him. He's a small little creature. He's very soft and squishy, and I sort of like try and direct him in the best way to begin stroking this animal.
As Monty goes to like give the creature a very sort of delicate little stroke on its head, you see that suddenly. Actually, no. Roll me a perception check first.
Okay. Which that's probably bad. Perception. That is a 15.
Okay, so you would see that as Monty goes to stroke this little creature, it starts like flexing its jaw and like it's like, you know how like a dog snarls at you.
Oh. Okay. Monty, back.
Oh, did I do something wrong?
No, it's not. It's sometimes animals can perceive threats when there really aren't any. It's like when like a dog sees a human they haven't seen before and they just get spooked and they get scared and it's okay, little guy, it's okay. And I sort of like I sort of see if this little homunculus will sort of like let me stroke it and then calm it down.
Oh yeah, when you stroke it, it is completely fine. It like immediately goes
Okay.
back to being very sort of calm, just sort of looking around the
Okay.
room.
Okay, hi, it's okay. This is Monty. He's a friend, okay? He's a friend. It's okay. And I try and like see if I can sort of do a diplomacy between these two and sort of like get the little homunculus to understand that the Monty isn't a threat and that Monty is cool and awesome.
Okay, so you're bringing him back down to Monty's level again, right?
Yeah, basically. But like being
It
gentle,
all-
being
Yeah.
yeah.
Being gentle, being very sort of that's all good.
Yeah.
It all seems fine. The homunculus seems fine with Monty until he starts moving his hand towards it again, and then the snarling starts, and this time it's a little bit more rabid, like.
Okay. We're back. We're back. Okay, Monty, get back. I think and like I put the little homunculus like away for a little bit, and I say, I think our little friend doesn't want to make any more new friends today. I think, but that's okay. We can. I'm sure there are other things that we can. I'm gonna bring you over here, little guy. I'm gonna put the homunculus on my desk and like try and calm it down and be like, hey, and just sort of like have a little talking with it. It's like, hey, what's up? Monty's really cool. He's a little scamp. He's a
Immediately,
little guy.
this creature is like very calm again. As soon as you're like you comfort it, it's just sort of looking at you all like a little animal, little cute little guy.
Oh, hey, it's okay. Okay, right. So, that was our little homunculus friend. I should really name you. Don't know what's the name. Can anyone think of a good name for this homunculus? This little guy. I think he deserves a name.
You see like another the kid who's had his feet up on the stairs. He goes, call him Grad, because Grad's a cool name. I like the name Grad.
Grad, that's a good name. Any other suggestions apart from Grad? We can.
You see Jay sarcastically starts chanting Grad to sort of
Grad?
Grad. You see Michael at the back says, we could call it like Michael or something.
Okay, we have Michael and Grad. Any other suggestions? Then once we have all the suggestions, we can put it to a vote, a democratic vote.
There's one of the kids says, call it like homunculus face. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes. Okay, so we have Michael, Grad, homunculus face.
Monty says, you call it like Shelley or something.
Shelley's
That
a good one.
That might be dumb. Dumb.
No, Shelley's great. I had a friend called Shelley. She was cool.
Is she still alive?
Maybe. It was a very long time ago.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Jay gets up from his desk and says, come on, I think we all know the winner here. Grad. And everyone, through him doing this, everyone just starts chanting, Grad.
Okay, Grad it is. Hey, little guy, your name's Grad now. Ain't that cool? How does the homunculus respond to being called Grad?
It goes,
I think that's the sign of a homunculus liking a thing. I think. I've never seen this thing in my life. But that's the joy of learning about animals. We got to learn about this little guy together. Now, can anyone tell me? And then I start going into a more sort of like academic sort of thing on homunculus food habits and stuff like that.
Yeah, so this will make up the portion of the rest of your session if your lesson, if you're happy to do that. So could you make me a history check and a persuasion check, just in case you fumble on knowledge, so you just lie to these kids.
History, let's go. Oh, that's a big. What number is that? That's a big 21 on history.
Wow.
And persuasion, was it?
I think actually I don't think you need to make persuasion, because I was just going to say roll persuasion to lie to these children if you fumble on history.
Okay. I'm a professional. I don't lie to my students.
I kind of imagine you partially go into your god mode for this
Yeah.
to kind of just
like,
draw on information.
Yeah. Like the sort of god mode is sort of like, ooh, hey kid, you know, like the people who would like come in like once a year or so, like in primary school or whatever, and they'd like, I don't know, have like a dog puppet who loves Mars bars.
Yeah, I know what you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that specific guy that
I always knew the giraffe
oh yeah,
who
Henry.
you would go to see the van.
Yeah. Like I feel like God mode is sort of like we play off that a bit, and it's just like it's like a little like impromptu theater thing that I do. Just like
Your fun puppet character is God. You're bringing in the power of God.
Yeah,
as
just
your
like,
giraffe.
oh hey kids, look who it is! It's the spooky, scary librarian lady. And like
Oh,
she
that's
pops
sweet.
her up
I
and
like
she's
that.
like, yeah, and like
It's cool. I like that.
yeah. The god version of me has like a little hand puppet that she does to like actually do characters because you know she's a god, but also she wants to entertain these kids, I guess.
So,
I don't know.
drawing on the powers of your god for educational purposes, of course.
Yes.
You give a very fun and engaging presentation explaining the history of the food habits of the homunculus, where they sort of come from, what their a little bit of what their deal is, and everyone's very impressed. And when the class is over, everyone wraps up, people head out, people chanting grad, and Jay is starting that chant and gives you a little wink before going out with Monty. Everyone grabs their their bags of holding, so their little school bags, and they head on out.
Oh no. Make sure none of those are bags of devouring. Don't have your hands eaten. Grad, grad. It's sort of like half-heartedly.
Yeah, you're very disappointed at grad. I don't think anyone likes grad.
Ah, damn.
So would you talk to Michael?
Yeah, I just sort of like have a little thing of just like, yo, so like, dominate monster. How did you like? Again, I want to specify here, Michael. You're not in trouble for knowing this stuff. I just want to know, how you know it. I guess. Just it's not something that that kid of your age normally knows. You know.
I know. Sometimes there are a few people, couple things, guys talking about it. I don't know who. Like, I don't know if they were recruiters or not.
Recruiters, like what kind of recruiters? Are we talking like military, religious, like they sort of like?
I don't know. Like, they were talking to some people in the maintenance zone, like my dad, like looking for anyone who could, use that or knew that, some kind of job somewhere. I don't know. I wasn't. I didn't really. I just thought it sounded cool.
Okay. I get what's happening here. That's okay. That's cool. Right. Okay, cool. Just wanted to clear things up because, from what I know of that particular spell, it's not one of the nice ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Told about. Yeah.
Thanks though.
Well, yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah. Just wanted to check and make sure everything was alright. Right. You get to your next class if you got that, and if not, don't. Bye.
Yeah, and Michael runs along. He grabs his bag and he heads out.
Yeah. Bye. Bye, Michael. Have a good day. God.
And yeah, your classes are finished.
Yeah. I think
think,
after that, Masha
you know-
just like slumps. She's like, ugh, God. Ugh. she like turns over to what do we call the homunculus again?
Grad.
Grad. Turns to Grad, just like, yeah, I know. Shut up. Shut up, Grad. What's...
I think because your lesson went so well
Yeah.
that you now have I'm gonna give you get a little bit of advantage with the kids going forward.
Oh, hell yes. I'm the cool teacher.
Molrin Olsen.
Yeah, it's just
Hello.
me today. No one else.
It's just you.
I will
But
be
through the
playing
magic of
all
editing,
three
I'll make it
characters.
appear. Through the magic of editing, I will make it appear that everyone is here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can't
By
wait to hear what
putting
that's going to
audio
sound
together.
like.
I'm a media student. So,
Ben, why did you say
Molrin
that? You're going to
Olsen.
get... you can't say things like that, Ben.
this is already terrifying. I don't like this. Is scary.
We've told you about this.
Just too many. Anyway, Matthew,
Yes.
Molrin Olsen, you awake, your head pounding. You're really not feeling good. Your throat feels dry. It's a little bit unpleasant, but you're in your very plush vault room with your boss. It's his sort of wavy image looking down on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What do you
look
wanna do?
around for some water or something.
Can you roll me investigation, please?
Oh, I have to get my dice. Oh, I have a new microphone, so you'll be able to hear it in high detail. Listen to this. Oh, I dropped them everywhere. I've found a D20 from that, and it says 13. Wait, no. Investigation is you have to add your investigation. Hang on, let me just find that.
Yes.
12.
Okay. So you have a look around this room. It's really, with your like head, you're really struggling to focus, and you find like something. You like pull. You're like leaning on a shelf. You pull something out, and like the bookshelf turns round, and there looks like glasses of something in there.
Oh my god. How many of those are there? I'm gonna have to search around for
There's like
these.
16 glasses of something,
No, I mean fake walls.
and some of them are in bottles as well.
I mean fake
There are many
walls. How
things.
many?
You wanna search for fake walls?
No, not just now. Not just now. I'll. Is there? So, Ollie, are there taps in the past?
There are taps in the past.
Okay. I suppose I'll
There's
try and find
those
one.
copper ones. You're looking around this place just for some taps. You found these bottles of something behind this wall, and can you roll me a perception check?
All right. 13.
Okay. You see that, like, as you explore your vault round, you realise that there's this whole other room labelled ensuite.
Oh, that doesn't sound like what I'm looking for.
Your mouth is getting really dry. It's really unpleasant.
Did I? So I didn't find a tap. Is there a kitchen somewhere?
You found a. I think
Yeah.
there's a little to the side of your bed. You see there's a tiny little door with another tiny little door, obviously,
This place
and
is like a
within
maze.
and it's marked kitchen.
A tiny door? How tiny?
It's
Well, I did not
It's
look
like-
at this place properly when I came in here originally. Some
wonder
kind of
why.
MC Escher painting?
It's just fun fact. You do know that all Delaware architects are just dead. They're just dead.
Yeah.
Half of them like just get lost in their own designs. Half of them just go insane, and they are all dead.
Yo, who's that architect guy from the Magnus Archives? Robert Smirk.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, this door is like you have to fully lean down in it. It's very small. It's labeled kitchen.
Bending down gives me a headache.
You feel like your brain is like leaning on the back of your head when you do this.
Yeah. I'll go in and get some water and maybe find some food, possibly. What time is it? Can I see a clock?
You can. Sorry, I'm just thinking about this room. I'm just thinking about all the things I'm going to do with this room. I think as you're crawling through the passage, right?
The passage? There's a passage through this door. Can I see the...
Yeah, this is a small passage. A small metallic passage
I'm
through this tiny
crawling
door.
through a passage.
Yeah.
What the hell?
This is just an awful design. Like,
Okay.
It's a miserable idea. You don't know who thought of this.
I don't have time to think about this. Let's just go.
You crawl on in.
I think...
And
Is it shrinking or am I growing?
as you get to the other side, you see this kitchen. It's immaculate, but it weirdly feels wobbly. Like, for some reason, building a kitchen inside a industrial factory was a terrible idea, and building it here is even worse. It's a lovely kitchen, but it's shaking, just ever so slightly.
Oh, this is not good for me.
And
I'm
you,
I'm gonna get some water and find some food, and then possibly go to work. Try and find out what my job is.
You do see a tap. You do see a tap from a kitchen sink, and what looks like just laid out really neatly is vacuum sealed meals.
Cool. That sounds good. I do that.
You prepare the meal. You see there's a little you see there's a little note that's been left in this one. It says, "To my ever faithful companion, enjoy." And these are all like steak dinners. They're all very meaty.
Vacuum packed steak dinners.
Mm.
Nice. I'm
Yeah.
very appreciative of it.
You're gonna cook up this steak?
Yeah. Yeah.
Could you roll me? I don't know. What would you roll?
Survival?
So yeah, let's say survival.
That's like cooking things, right? Oh no.
Yeah.
8.
You're not entirely with it, so you start cooking this steak, and then as you're cooking it, you just sort of lean over to the tap to run your mouth under it, and you don't know fully how it happens, but you hear the steak flop to the floor. You feel something like something very hot touching your arm and burning it.
Ah!
But also your mouth is no longer dry.
I pick up the steak and put it back on the counter.
This wet steak is now on the counter, not cooked, raw.
Okay, is anything broken?
Nothing's broken. You have burnt yourself. Not too bad, but
Right.
there's a slight burn.
I'm going to run and find another pan and put it on in the same place, and then run my arm under some water.
Okay. You grab another pan. Are you still preparing the steak, or have you given up on it?
I'm still doing it.
You run your arm under this tap, and it's very nice. You're feeling a little bit with it now. Burning your arm really sort of brought you back to life.
Yeah. Okay.
Much more aware. And you asked to see a clock earlier.
Yep.
I would say that hanging over this sink, really high up on this weirdly high wall that looks kind of unfinished and metallic. It's an unfriendly wall. You see a clock. It is like it's free in the afternoon.
Ah!
You've been out.
Oh no. Okay, I'm going to... Right. I'm going to eat it, and then go and find some paperwork to do.
Are you gonna wait? Can you roll me another survival to see if you've prepared your steak correctly?
Oh no. Oh! Natural 20.
So, after you realise that you're late for work, or late for whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, you just go into, like, focus mode. You get the steak, you lock all the juices inside, you make sure it's not too bloody, or as bloody as you want, or not as bloody as you like. It's up to you.
I don't think I've cooked it for very long if I've decided that it's 3 o'clock.
But somehow, in your distracted way, you've cooked this perfectly.
Brilliant.
Like, this is an immaculate steak. You might not even realise it, but it's perfect.
Dust it off and then eat it.
In one bite?
Yep.
So you're swallowing a whole steak?
Yep.
So what you're telling me?
Yes.
Can you...
I'm late for work.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, can I? Yo! 8!
You swallow this perfect steak, and you are running out of this room while you're choking to death. You just go... You are not well.
I'm perfectly happy with what's just happened.
I think I'm gonna have to give you a time limit before you pass out.
What?
You just...
Why?
You'll go...
What did I do to deserve that?
Okay, anyway. You're leaving. You're leaving the vault.
Yes.
Are you heading off to work? Okay. You open the door. You feel there's no air getting into your lungs. You've got an entire steak lodged in your throat. You run. You're running out. You go past all the people in the conveyor belts working on the Delaware factory. Some of them look at you, but they're too scared. They don't want to get distracted from their work. They've got like little masks covering their face, but they're terrible masks, and they're basically like just extensions of clothing. There's a lot of fumes in here, which isn't helping your current situation. You see one of like the managers gives you a little nod. Hello, Mr. Molrin. Good to see you. Have a nice night. What? You alright?
Can I try and cough it up, please?
Oh my god. Evil. This is
Ollie,
vile.
You said, are you going to eat it in one bite? You brought this on me. This is you.
Give me another god. Give me a strength saving throw if you can perform a Heimlich on yourself.
Okay, strength. Right. 13?
Okay, you manage to just like punch yourself in the stomach, and this steak just flies out of your mouth and hits a conveyor belt. One of the workers goes, "Oh Jesus!" But then just quickly one of the managers just turns to him, and like he quickly gets back to work with this like wet steak going down the line.
I quickly pick it up and then start eating it like a sandwich.
Have a good day, Mr. Molrin.
Thank you. Is there any paperwork that I can do?
Well, your specific instructions haven't been... You're more just a representative of Mr. Delaware, but I'm sure those kind folk at the police station will sort you out, sir.
Brilliant. I made a very good friend there yesterday.
Are you sure?
I'm excited to meet him again.
Oh, who? Which one?
Oh.
They're all great guys.
He had a weird name. Filament?
Richard Filament.
Yeah, Richard Filament. Oh. He was nice to me.
Oh, you
No one else
made
has been
friends
nice
with
to
him,
me.
did you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, have a fantastic day at work, sir. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too. And then I walk off, eating my steak.
I didn't expect this to go this way. I have Molrin, you're chewing down your steak, just tearing off chunks of it, and you see that Hex is now like everyone's up on it. Adam, people are going into the maintenance zone, the worker district. People are sort of just standing around talking, waiting for their next shift. You see the central hub where the police station obviously is. All the stores are open. You see a couple of people just sort of trying to sell you stuff, little shops set up. All of them look pretty weird and niche and not your job. But if you want to check any of them out.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm late already.
You're heading straight to the police station. You're a good worker.
Yeah.
You... I was half expecting you to not just leave the steak there and just leave.
I can see why they have bread in these now. Normally.
You head towards the police station. You're already late. You just rush in there, and you see like there's barely anyone here. Like all these like disorganized papers everywhere. You don't see Richard. You do see this one cop who you vaguely remember from last night, not saying anything, wearing this sort of weird general's uniform with the same sort of like mask covering their face as the workers, or something similar to that.
Hello, sir.
Just sort of standing there motionless. They turn to you very slowly and just lock eyes with you.
My name is Molrin. You can call me Mr. Olsen though, because yeah.
They
I'm
don't say anything.
I'm kinda important here, so I just need to have some paperwork I can do, and also information on any miscreants that might be popping up, like union workers or something like that. Do you know anything about that?
This officer just sort of locks eyes with you and doesn't say anything. They do like eventually walk up to you. It's an uncomfortable stare, but they do eventually just walk up to you and hand you a few files and also a little note on top before just leaving the room.
What's the note say?
Richard in Gunter's office.
Who's Gunter? I look around for who that could be.
You don't really have any signs. You know what, Matthew? Roll me some investigation.
Okay.
You're the little investigator boy.
8.
You find no signs of who Gunter is. You're like looking along for any information, but then like a stack of papers almost falls on you, which stops your investigation.
What do the papers look like? They do.
The papers look like very disorganized, like just a list of crimes that people have committed, but half of them are missing information. Like most of them like don't have anything. Obviously, the papers you have are slightly more organized.
Well, this cannot
they're
stand.
still missing a little bit, but these papers are just terrible.
This cannot stand. I'm going to find where my office possibly could be. I realize now I might not have an office. I'm gonna find somewhere to organize these papers and then fucking organize them.
Wow. The violent
Yeah.
Sultan. So you can clearly see that this is the main office you're in. Off to the right there's a little corridor that leads somewhere, and there's obviously a few cupboards in this room.
I'm gonna find a broom closet, and then that will be my office.
Okay. You see there's like 3 cupboards. One of them's blue, one of them's red, and one of them's marked with like hopefully paint. It's something. It's a weird colour that you can't quite get a grip on.
Blue.
Blue?
The blue one. Also,
Okay.
I checked to make sure if I have my ID.
I think you would have your ID on you. You were very prepared. Despite being late, you are very prepared.
Nice.
You've got your badge, Molrin Olsen, Delaware consultant,
I go into the broom
Or-
closet
whatever your title is.
and lay out all of the things. Then I go and find a pen because I realize I haven't got a pen.
You go into this broom closet, and it's pretty small, but you can set up a little desk in there.
I'll do it on the floor.
Place out your files.
I'm fine.
Okay. Weirdly, the whole room is covered in dartboards. It's very strange.
Dartboards.
I don't know why it's like that.
There's
There's the dartboards covering the wall, and you're hunting for a pen.
I am hunting for a pen.
I think you would find there's a few pens scattered about. Most of them just they literally are scattered about. There's just a whole desk covered in pens. There's a pen in a mouse trap. You don't know why that's there. If that's for the mouse or if there by mistake. But you're unsure. But there's a lot of pens everywhere.
I pick one up that doesn't look like it's in a mouse trap, and then go back and fill out some paperwork.
You start filling out some paperwork, and the free files that you were given, there's semi-tasks. Just some of them are tasks, some of them are information. Like one of them's follow-up on organising within the worker district. One of them is marked urgent, when it's like Hall of Ogma, new purchaser, follow up on immediately.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put them into 3 piles. One which looks like they're in order. Ones which look like they'd be easy to complete. And ones which look like they'd need some work on. Oh, I suppose I'd need one for urgent ones as well. I realised that personally, I don't have a way of keeping track of what these papers say.
Oh, that's all fine. Don't worry. I will remember.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to do that.
And also, I forgot to mention the final paper is employee review, and it's currently empty, but it's implied that you have to make an employee review.
I'm going to keep that in my office.
So you've got your free. So what are your free piles? Your urgent pile, your miscellaneous pile, and your. How are you organising these?
So the pile of ones which look like they're completed, ones which look like they could just be quite easily completed, and ones which need following up on.
So I think the urgent one about the Hall of Ogma, whatever that is, and the worker ones would probably be in the urgent.
Yes.
And your personal one, you just have your
Yeah.
I think the work one's pretty easy to follow up, so I imagine that would be in the
Gonna need to get
easy pile.
like a printer or something for my office.
I don't. Oh, you've made me have to think if printers exist now. Do printers exist in the HEX world?
Actually,
Are they? You have a printing press.
yeah,
There we go.
a
That's
massive
not the
printing
same thing,
press.
But you do have that. You don't know if you have it or not.
How
but
big
you,
is this
you
room?
know it exists. It's a tiny room. You could not fit a printing press.
I'm gonna look up what a printing press looks like. A second, hang on. This is it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna need one of those.
You have a feeling that that the police station does not. By the way, sorry, you have a feeling that the police station does not have access to a printing press.
I'm gonna need a printing press.
I was just gonna say, when you told me what Molrin was about and him working for the Delawares, I was not expecting this. I thought Molrin's gonna be this sort of villainous character who's like cold. He's just a guy who wants to do paperwork. He is.
They're the most evil kind of people.
He's a bureaucrat.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, yeah, I'm getting lightheaded. Yeah, as you're sorting this out, and I'm assuming taking notes to purchase a printing press.
Yeah.
What else is Molrin up to? What does he want to do?
Okay, I'm going to put the piles in my office. Hang on. I've just thought of something. I'm going to find some masking tape. Do they have masking tape in the past?
I think they have. Yeah, they have masking tape.
Okay,
I think they have.
I'm gonna find some. I'm going to write Molrin's office on it. No, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna write that, and then I'm gonna stick it on the door.
Oh, could you roll me some investigation to find some masking tape?
All right. Oh, hang on. I moved my Discord tab because I was looking for printing presses. Oh no. Investigation, you said? 3.
Yeah. You are hunting around for some masking tape, and you're really looking around, and you think, that looks like a big coil thing, but you find like something like the little cylinder of the masking tape, but there's no tape on it. It's just nothing.
Who keeps these lying around? Hello? I'm gonna keep looking. Hello?
Hello? Who's there? Hey,
it's me.
And from around the corner, you see, in his horrible leather jacket, his vile Hawaiian shirt, and his skinny jeans, it's Richard Filament.
Richard.
Hey, Molrin.
Hello.
Oh, how you doing? And he gives you a big hug.
I'm doing great. I'm fine. Thanks. I'm doing
Feeling a little
paperwork.
bit worse for wear? Haha.
Not.
Paperwork.
Yeah. I found a bunch of disorganized papers, and I have them in my office, and I'm just trying to find a sign, and then I'm going to follow them up on.
Oh yeah. What are you doing? You wanna do a little sign? I can make one for you pretty easily.
Oh, no thanks. I'm actually, yeah, I would like that.
Oh yeah, because if you're looking for some tape, some juvenile individual just taped Gunter to the wall.
Who?
You know Gunter, right?
No.
You know him?
I met someone earlier. They said you were with him. Who is he?
Oh, chief of police, respected manager, really cool guy. But some juvenile person has a really silly prank, taped him to the wall using all the masking tape.
That's not on. We're gonna have to arrest them.
Yeah. Do you know who I think it was
Who?
personally? Masha. She's always up to stuff like this.
What? That's a crime.
Yeah.
She
Sad to
said
say.
she was a crime-fighting nun person. We're gonna have to arrest her.
Some people think they're above the law. Oh yeah. Eventually. But for
We'll
now,
get
we've got
her
to
on
get back that
something.
paperwork and that sign.
Yeah.
Or we'll plant it. Come on, let's get to that sign.
Yeah. Do you have sign materials?
Yeah, right here. And he pulls out from his pocket a little penknife and starts carving your name into the wall, into the wall of the door.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Molrin. There we go.
Yeah.
So, what are you up to? You feel a
Sorry.
little bit hungover?
No, that's with an L.
Sorry.
You've put
He
Molrin.
scratches through it and then does it again. In. That better?
Thank you. That's perfect.
You're welcome. No problem, buddy.
Oh.
You was doing paperwork or?
Yeah,
what are
well,
you up to?
I've sorted some things. These need following up on. And then I look in my my office and pick up the urgent pile.
Ooh, urgent.
Yeah, these are all urgent that I found.
Can I have a little look at them?
Sure. They were just in a pile. I don't know what they were doing there.
Oh yeah, that's again, I think Masha's responsible for most of that organising. So
What?
you know what they say?
There's only one thing
Yeah,
worse than criminals,
really unprofessional.
and that's poorly organised people.
Yeah, but she's fun. You know, she has her moments. You know, but very few moments. She really just relies on me mainly for a lot of her help.
I can imagine. Such disorganisation must require that. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think?
But,
There's a bunch of criminals there.
Hall of Ogmar. Yeah, that whole thing. And Worker District. That's Delaware business, isn't it? You want to check it out?
Ooh, yes, I would love to do that. With do you want to come along?
Oh, I'd be honoured. You want to tell me some stories about Delaware?
Oh,
I've been revving and rearing to hear them. You know how it is.
I do very much know how it is. He's an impressive guy.
Come with me.
Yeah.
And he gives you a slap on the back. Come on.
Thank you.
So your class is complete. You're packing up. You're relaxing in your chair after a long day of explaining what a homunculus is and using your god powers to do so.
Right.
And as you're sitting here, a lizard folk comes in, kind of older, wearing like a big, like puffy jacket.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I help you?
From the animal place. I'm here for the homunculus.
Oh. Yeah. Sure. And I go over to the little box. And I'm like, here he is. Here's a little.
There
little
he is.
funky little fella. Yeah. Was a bit.
I haven't actually thought to give him a name yet at all.
Oh. We the kids all sort of came up with a name. What was it?
Oh, that's sweet.
Grant, Grog, no.
These are all
like
just terrible.
No,
these
no,
are not
those
good.
aren't. No, what was it? I've legitimately forgotten the name of the thing again.
Grad.
That was it. Grad.
Oh.
Grad.
They called him.
Yeah.
Called him Grad.
Grad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very.
They said
very
they were.
well.
It was almost unanimous. It was something.
All right then. Well, I'll take him back to Suftpora, with the animal shelter just down here.
Yes.
You been by?
No. I've been meaning to, but haven't got the time just yet.
Come on down. We pet animals there. Well.
Yeah. Will do.
You're that nun, aren't you? The what?
Yes.
The magic nun.
Yes, the one who solves all the crimes and all that. Yes, that's me. Sister Masha, at your service.
Is it like a crime detection ray of sorts?
No. It's more like crimes already happened. Let's find out what happened, sort of thing. It's more like private investigator powers for basically.
I see.
Yes.
So, if someone had hypothetically done something illegal, you wouldn't just know.
I wouldn't just know, but I will find out.
Interesting.
Yes.
I'll take my homunculus now. Grad.
Yes, you do that. Be good to Grad. Be good. Grad, be good. He got a bit at one of the kids today. It wasn't
He
anything
snarled
like
at someone? That's not like him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was perfectly fine with me, but I'm sure it's nothing. It wasn't anything too like there wasn't any biting or anything involved, but just a bit
The child didn't have any chemical substances on him at all?
Not to my knowledge, but granted, I wouldn't put it past him, but probably
Oh.
not.
No,
Is he
sometimes
like
there can be-
allergic or something? Is he allergic
Oh
to
no, it's just
certain
that this
things?
we have a few pet care products that can be a little bit extreme. They're legal. They are legal.
I never said anything to the contrary.
All right,
Yes.
very good.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll fix any problem if he is having an issue with people. We
Yeah.
will figure it out.
Yes. I'm sure you will. You are the experts.
Just to make sure I'm not being arrested, because there was a very eager cop, I believe, Brab something
Bob.
outside. And it was
Bob.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, that's what it was.
I
Very
mean-
eager.
Have you done a? You seem very sort of like, ooh. I hope I can't. Like, are you good? You good? Do you need
Yes,
help?
fine. Goodbye.
Okay. Bye. Take.
And this
Care of
lizard
him.
folk leaves.
Bye. Well, that was the thing. Barb. Let's go find Barb. And Masha sort of like grabs all the stuff and then heads out to find Barb.
Okay, you head on out.
Yeah.
I want to say it's about. You were obviously late for lessons today, so let's say it's probably about like 2
Right? Yeah.
2 in the afternoon.
'Cause
It's
2 in the
pretty busy
afternoon.
out there in HEX. Everyone's shopping, going around,
Yep.
and you see like Barb standing at the side of this church, just kind of like twitching and looking around at things. Mm-hmm.
Barb.
Mm-hmm.
Barb. How?
Oh, Masha, you're here. Woo.
Hello. How are you?
And
How
she
are
picks
you?
you up.
Ah. Hello, my dear. Hello.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing well.
Ah. Fantastic. You seem a bit skittish. You sure you're right?
Yeah, no, fine. Just, not a lot to do today. Kind of
Oh,
bored. Out of my
oh.
mind.
I see. Right. Well, shall we go? Shall we? Shall we
Yeah.
go? Yeah.
You want to eat somewhere, or
Yeah.
just get a
That'd
drink?
be great.
or-
Yeah. Let's go find somewhere.
I was gonna say Angus's, but he seems closed. For some reason.
Yeah. And honestly, I think I've had a bit too much last night. That wasn't. Yeah. Maybe stay away from the alcohol for a bit.
Again, sorry I ditched you.
No,
just had to,
no,
you
it's
know,
fine. Hey,
You have to do
it's
the
okay.
formal stuff.
It's okay. And I'm sort of like hold a face in my hand. I'm just like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You're like squishing her face, and she goes, "Mm-hmm."
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. And I sort of
I'm
like,
not worrying about it.
yeah. Good. And I sort of like, I hesitate for a moment, and then I do like a really quick peck to the forehead. I'm like, shall we go? And I sort of link arms with her
Yep.
and sort of.
Yep.
Let's
She
go,
blushes
yeah.
and like just starts walking off of you.
Aw, cutie.
So in HEX, there are a few little places specifically to either get some coffee or some food.
Yes.
There's a couple of little in like the worker areas, some basic places that have been set up by people. There's a nice clay pottery shop which doubles as a
Ooh.
sort of drinks place.
Ooh, that
A little
sounds
cafe
nice.
called Clarissa's.
Clarissa. I cannot say that word. Okay. Clarissa's. There we go.
You interested? And there's a few other like there's a few other Delaware places which like serve pretty nice-ish food, but just have you can tell their staff have been like ordered to be very eager.
Yeah, very much sort of like
Also,
They're
no
very
alcohol
sort of, like,
there. No,
American.
never any alcohol there.
yeah.
It's not
I think-
allowed.
Yeah, I think Clarissa's sounds like a pottery cafe thing. That sounds quite romantic. I think Masha would be like, hey, well, why don't we try Clarissa's?
Oh yeah,
Could-
definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do some pottery afterwards, or during, or before, or
Or
any one
at the
of
same
those.
time, just at the same time.
At the same
good.
time, yeah.
Good for me.
Yeah,
Get it done.
that's- Yeah.
You know,
bit of-
efficiency.
Yeah, bit of pottery in your whatever food we're gonna presumably have. Let's find out. Yeah. Can't wait to eat.
There is
clay.
also a yeah. That isn't. That isn't quite. Huh. There is also Suftapora, which is like which is obviously the animal center that you've just found out about.
Oh yeah, like, I think maybe like we'll go to Clarissa's and then like I'll bring up Sephora.
Suftapora.
Sephora. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I ran across this guy who was asking for his homunculus back, and he said, maybe we should try it at some point. Maybe we could go after this. Like, I don't know if it's like you got to pay.
Yeah,
to go in
I'm
or
down.
something like that, but yeah, or if it's like a
Like,
sort of.
obviously, I got a shift a little bit later at some point. But
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
yeah.
I can.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
don't-
it'll be good.
yeah.
So you're heading off to Clarissa's.
Yeah. It
Okay.
seems like the plan.
So, Clarissa's in the sort of the center of Hex. It's quite a small, nice little shop. You've heard you don't know much about the owner, who's presumably named Clarissa.
Yeah.
But you see people going in there having a pleasant time. A lot of like older members of the community seem to go there. She's a little bit of a staple.
Yeah.
She's been around for a while.
Yeah.
And going in there, you see the walls lined with like pottery that seems to get stranger as it goes on, and
Right.
like a little table, like sort of covered in like paint and clay, sort of pushed to the corner.
Should we sit here? This place
Yeah,
is good? Yeah.
I'm down. I am yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm also down. We're both down. Let's go down to that table. We go and sort of sit down, have a look at the menu, have a look at the pottery, and go, ooh,
You-
art, fancy.
Can you roll me an investigation check on that pottery?
Sure thing. Big investigation. Oof, that is a 15.
So you're looking at some of the pottery, and then you see two little black dots appear on some of them, and it just kind of winks at you.
Okay. Hey Bob, can you sit? Look at that one. The one over there. Oh, the one with the black spots on it.
Oh, that's
That-
really. Oh, they just move.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that.
yeah. That
Oh,
moved.
okay.
And I kind of like wave down the waiter.
There only seems to be like you. You wave down a waiter who seems to be he's like dressed in like red and white clothing, got a little apron on, wearing a little bow tie. And as he turns around, you see this man is made entirely of clay.
Oh. Hi. Hello.
does there seem to be a problem? Is there a problem here?
No problem. That bit of pottery over there, the one with the black spots on it, that one there, right?
Oh yeah.
Is that supposed to like have like a weird winky eye effect?
Well, as Gregory,
I-
he's a scamp.
Oh, that's a Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I see now. That's Okay, cool. I was just curious, you know. Art. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'll be all for now. And I sort of like look over to Barb to see if like she needs anything.
I'm ready to order if you are.
Oh god. I think I might need just a little bit more time if that's alright. Been admiring everything. It's just sort of, yes. Ugh. And I sort of like put my hand in front of my eyes and like just sort of look down at the table, just like ugh. Not good.
You look at the art and it looks back at you.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's look at
Barb
this
hand.
menu.
You don't know if it's just you're going crazy, but you swear this menu is winking at you as well.
Oh
It's
no.
looking at you.
Okay, I'm just.
You might just be going crazy though. It's fine.
Yeah, I think Masha's just going to assume that that's just like a quirk of this place. Everything watches you.
Barb hands the menu to the waiter. Can I have the menagerie cluster, please? Oh yeah, I'll be a menagerie cluster. And you're not ready to order yet?
No, not yet. I'll have a look. And what is on the menu? What's
There's a lot of things that don't have a lot of descriptors to them.
right?
There's like vortex of 7 meats. Like you can get an idea of them.
Yeah,
But
it's stuff like the Grazalix or something like that.
Grazalix of the bread is on there.
Oh, Grazalix of the bread. Okay, I think
Final asparagus is on there.
final asparagus. I love that. That's great. Yeah, I think I'll, once I've made a decision, I'll wave down the waiter again and be like, oh yeah, can I have the vortex of meats and 7 sevens as a side, if that's alright.
You want the 7 sevens? What seasoning do you like with that? Plain, regular, or fear?
Oh, fear, absolutely, yes.
No, cool.
Yep. Cool. Thank you so much.
But Barb sort of goes, "Wow, you're having fear." I've
Yeah,
heard about
well-
that stuff. It's intense.
Yeah, I'm just built different, aren't I? And I start sort of
Yeah.
very self-consciously flexing. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah, you're
I can take
strong.
fear. Yeah, or yeah, I'm really not. I panicked. I don't know what fear is. But shh, I'll just try it and see if I
he's gonna-
die.
I think you'll be okay. Hey, you're Masha. You're strong.
Yeah,
You'll-
I can do
You
it.
stopped a goo monster and a
Yeah, I
bunch of
stopped the
other
goo monster.
things. Like, you solve cases. You're cool.
Yeah, and you help solve crimes as well, and
Yeah.
put the bad guys behind
yeah,
jail, behind the jail,
Yeah,
around
exactly.
the back, not in the jail, behind.
I feel like-
My mouth is becoming worms.
Yeah. You don't need to worry. I like that what we do is similar.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
fighting on the same team.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think at that moment we just sort of like lock eyes for a moment. And we just sort of like I admire each other for like just a little bit. Just like
And she, at that point, yeah. I mean, it's crazy that we don't fully work together all the time.
Yeah, like it's.
You never considered joining up, did you?
No, I didn't. I have my responsibilities back at the convent, and full-time police work.
Yeah.
It just never really spoke to me. Like it's like I think what I'm doing at the moment, it's doing good in that sense, and lets me be a bit more sort of fluid with things. I am a nun, but I'm not like a nun, you know? Like, not like Mother
Yeah.
Superior or
Kind of like a half
Ordo
nun.
or... Yeah, like a half nun, half words that
Half nun
rhymes
hybrid.
with nun.
With
The hybrid.
police arms.
Yes, with police arms. Arms
Yeah.
that do policing. Yeah.
Arms with cuffs, and then the other hand's like a cross or religious thing. I don't know a lot about religion. Or your religion, really.
Honestly, I'm surprised they keep me around how little I know myself. I'll be on big bits at large meals where you have to recite words. No idea what they're saying. Ever. I've no idea. It's all in like some not language that no one uses anymore. I'm just like, I don't know what they're saying.
What does happen at your church?
Beats me. Beats me. I'm just here because I have the god possession powers, I guess. That and also
I suppose
my
they can't get rid
extremely
of you.
good looks, and like damn, suck it up, idiots. I'm like your god,
Yeah.
but not. You
Take
know?
that, nuns.
Yeah, take that.
Uh,
I don't know what we're saying.
I mean, hey, if it ever gets too much or you have enough of it, to always move out. You know, come work on the force with me. You know,
Maybe.
if it ever gets too much.
Yeah, I think at the moment I'm good with the confident, you know. But when I do eventually get thrown out for blaspheming against the 17 star bells of truth or whatever, I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep that in mind. But the great thing about, you know, being a private eye, you know, sort of thing, being a third party is I don't need to do with all the bureaucracy. I just come in and go, well, we got truth, and then everyone tells me the things of the case, and I go, well, look at that. There's some bloody footprints going out the window, innit? I don't know what my god speaks like.
Could you roll me some insight, please?
Sure thing. Is this insight for anything in particular, or just
Just
insight?
like give me a roll and we'll see what happens.
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay. You don't. Everything's good.
Okay, that's good. That doesn't fill me with dread at all. Thank you.
You don't notice the thing that you as you're talking about being a private detective and everything, Barb just goes, "Hey, when's the food gonna get here?" You know?
Oh, no idea. I'm sure it'll get here when it
Yeah,
gets here.
I'm sure. I'm excited to see you try whatever fear is. And
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
gonna
God.
resuscitate you if you die.
Oh
probably.
God. Yes. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'll do it right now. I do like a teeny tiny little prayer thing. It's like, just in
Do a
case.
little prayer.
Gotta
And,
get, yeah. Gotta ask old Mother Truthness. That's not her name. Don't ever call her that. Well, okay. Yep, I can feel.
As you stumble,
Yeah.
stumble and fumble, but Barb's charmed. You're both
Yeah.
bumblers and stumblers.
Yeah.
Yeah. An Asimar with quite like long flowing hair looks like stars, but you can tell there's like sort of grey tips at the end.
Ooh.
Wearing like a long, I think a shawl.
A shawl?
I'm not sure if that
Shawl?
a shawl, like clothing. She sort of floats over to you and goes, "Hello there. Here is your food, the meat vortex, and here is the menagerie for you. And just I took the liberty of putting some quite a bit of fear on for you. We think first-time
Fantastic.
customers should get the full experience
Oh,
of
yeah. Oh.
Clarissa. Who is me?
Oh, you're. I saw your name on the front of the cafe sign.
Yes, it
Yes.
would be there because I own the place.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
why
of
it would
course.
be there.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Clarissa sort of floats away and leaves you with your meat vortex covered in fear.
Yeah. Damn. So that was Clarissa. Wow. Interesting. Well, let's try some fear, shall we? And I get like a little teeny tiny bit of this. What was it? Was it the meat vortex that's covered in fear, or is it the 7 sevens that are covered in fear?
The 7 sevens are like they're not covered in it. The 7 sevens are
Okay.
the meat vortex is dripping in fear.
Oh, okay. I'm just like, okay, I'll just try like a little bit, see how I do. And as I make eye contact with Barb, and as I'm putting the meat fear in my mouth, I just sort of like cross my fingers and just like, oh, let's see, what?
Please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck, that is a 6. Uh-oh.
Yeah. At first, you feel fine, and
Oh.
Barb goes to Barb says something to you. She says like, "So is it good? Is it taste?
Oh.
It tastes good?"
Oh yeah, this is great. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, you can really taste the vortex. Yeah. Mm.
As you Masha, as you try to say these words, it comes out as your mouth is like bone dry. And there is a heat rising now, like an intense eldritch heat.
I'm just like, I try and speak and no.
Are you okay, Masha? Is it too much?
Do I have a drink? Did I order a
I
drink?
think you'd be given a drink. Like,
Yeah.
do you want to order a drink? Actually, do you want to order a drink?
Yeah. Let's say I ordered a fizz pops. I don't know whatever like the Coca-Cola version of HEX is. If they have that.
You ordered you ordered a Delaware brand soft drink.
Yes.
Delaware, the taste of efficiency.
Yes. And I'm just like, oh god, I take that and then I just start chugging it basically. Like, oh.
You start chugging that as Barb sort of looks on. She looks at the bottle cap underneath this. Hey, I think this says you win a prize.
Oh.
Meet Michael Delaware. Wow, that's oh no, that's a fail. You lost.
Oh.
You didn't win a prize. Sorry.
Uh,
You're drinking this, and you are like you're feeling the fear fight back against this moisture.
I fight the fear. I keep drinking.
Roll me a strength saving throw.
Oh my god. Oh no. That's a 7.
You feel like you don't know why this was happening, but the fear is fighting back. It's punching that drink. It's punching you in the mouth, and that mouth is making you feel even more numb.
I'm at this point. I'm just like looking at Bob, just like, help me, please. This isn't working.
Okay. Something cold. Something cold. Something cold.
Yeah,
Is it?
I give the thumbs up. I'm just like, yes.
You see Barb shout over, "Can I get some ice? Can I get some ice?" And the clay man, he like gives a nod and he runs back with a massive block of ice. Is this ice sufficient enough for you?
I give the thumbs up. I'm just like, oh, black. And then I don't know, chomp on this ice, I guess.
You just chomp on this and you feel the fear going down.
Yeah.
You feel the fear subsiding.
Yes.
And as you chomp on this big block of ice, you see Barb like just sort of trying not to laugh and just kind of really struggling, just going,
Yeah.
You all right, Masha?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yep. I'm good. I'm good. And like it's for like I start off as just like oh god, I'm glad that's over, and then it slowly begins to like turn to laughter as well.
And you're both chuckling away
Yeah.
with your massive cube of ice. Honestly, you just made me want to try some. To be
Honestly,
fair,
like, yeah, you know what? You want to share this fear meat vortex?
yeah, I'm down.
Let's do this. Yeah. And I guess we both slowly make our way through this fear-covered meat vortex.
Yeah, you're eating this, and you and Bob having a nice time.
Yeah.
She seems to be able to handle it a little bit better
Yeah.
than you. I
Yeah.
imagine you're still struggling.
Oh yeah.
But you're putting on a braver face.
I've got this giant cube of ice. Like I should be good. These people are prepared for this situation. They know what they're doing.
And I think you have a nice little date. It's a very pleasant time. I'm not sure like how late you would stay out, where you would go off, because you got here around 2ish.
Yeah. Well, like
Stay for a few hours.
yeah, but Bob said that she had work later on, didn't she?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
probably
like-
around like 4, she'd be
4?
heading off.
Yeah. Cool. I think I'd like offer to like escort like walk her to the police station. If that's a thing. she'd
You're
be.
walking her out. Your mouth's. Yeah, she's down for that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
She's walking around. As you exit outside, you see that people are sort of like murmuring to each other in the streets. People are somewhat gathering,
I see.
but not crazy. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. I wonder what this is about.
And she takes you over to the police station. Well, no,
Yeah.
you take her over to
Yeah,
the police station.
yes. Right.
Uh,
So.
Thanks
guess
for
this is
dropping
where-
me off. I had a really nice time.
Yeah. No problem. It was great. I'd like to do this again sometime if you
Yeah.
would like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Probably be a bit busy with work. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
try and
Yeah.
schedule when we can.
Yeah. Sounds good. We'll make time at some point. No rush though.
Save it for the next goo monster attack, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Save it for
Thanks, Masha.
no problem.
And she gives you a little kiss on the forehead
Yes. And I give
and
her a
walks
little
in.
kiss on the forehead. Yeah. Bye.
Give her a little kiss.
Yeah.
She goes off. And yeah, that was your date with Barb.
Yeah. We love it.
What else is there for Masha? Is she
I think at this point she'd probably head back to the convent, to the little temple, and just sort of think about Barb, think about Hordo, about that the House of Isaac, is that the other church?
Yeah.
Yeah, how like that maybe that may be in trouble sometime soon, and I think about it, and I think I think Masha's thinking about a lot of stuff, and she's not entirely sure what to do about it at present. So she goes to the main prayer area in the temple, wherever that is, and sort of does a prayer to She Who Seeks Truth in Mystery, and just sort of asks for clarity on what should be done. There's a lot going on. She's not entirely sure what to do, and yeah, I don't think there would be like any specific response or anything, but definitely makes her feel a bit better about it. She probably goes back to her room and make sure that whatever she needs to teach next time she needs to substitute is all sort of ready, and just think on stuff, not yeah, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you're just getting everything prepared, sort of settling with these thoughts, you just get a little knock on the door. It's not as angry as you're used to from your mother superior.
Yeah.
Masha.
Hello?
It is her though.
Oh, okay.
Masha.
Hello.
Come out.
Mother Superior.
busy.
Yes. Oh, no. I'm good. What do you need? What's up?
Well, I have some important business to attend to. A little gathering. But I just wanted to make sure everything's all right with you and Hordo. You know he can don't want him poisoning your mind with any ideas of secular thought.
No, don't worry. It's nothing like that. It's Can I do an insight to see if I can gauge whether she already knows that Hordo is dying, or does she have the vibes of
Yeah, of course.
having been told? Yeah. Oh, that's bad. That is a 10.
You have no idea. She seems a lot more somber than usual.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Hordo just had something. It's not. Yeah. Don't worry about it. So you and Hordo dated?
What? He told you that? Did he tell you that? Oh my!
Yeah. It's.
I'm going to break his little body. I'm going to break his little...
Hordo's dying. He's... It's not anything bad. He's said he's dying of old age. And I'm sorry. This isn't how you should have found this out. I'm sorry.
It's fine, Masha. It's fine.
No, it's...
I've known for a long time.
Yeah.
I obviously won't give the man my blessings for
Yeah.
professional and personal reasons.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
I know he means, well, something to you. Not
Yeah.
entirely sure.
Yeah, he was worried that in his absence that the Dalawares may take over and potentially shut down the House of Isaac, and I know how we feel about those lot, but he was mainly worried about the children. We both, I don't know how you feel about it, but I certainly don't want those kids ending up in the maintenance zone or in one of Dalaware's factories. He asked me to either do something to help make preparations or something, but
It's all right. I told him years ago to never make that deal with the Delawares.
yeah.
Just goes to show you, some religions just... No, now's not the time.
No.
we will try and accommodate the children of
Yeah.
the House of Isaac however we can.
Yeah.
I can't promise any major practices of magic or sorcery or whatever it is you do over
Yeah.
there. And there will be thoughts and feelings that aren't as pleasant accepting them, considering the practice we have here.
Yeah.
But I will be on your side in that endeavour.
Yeah.
And
I
we
think
can, I
as
will happily.
as long
for
as I think as long as we can get a roof over their heads, food in their stomachs, and away from any skeletal evil hands of the Delawares, I think we should make sure that we can do that.
Oh, of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. The
Just saying, this wouldn't have happened if I was running the place, but we're not here to discuss that, are we?
Yeah. Yeah. Nah.
Come along now.
Okay.
We're having a little sermon.
Sounds good. Let's get this thought of death out of our minds. Let's go.
You walk alongside the Mother Superior, and she sort of goes back from her more casual stance, like more standing up tall and straight, and just sort of walks alongside you to your main hall. You see in all the sort of the fake sun is like dimming a little bit because again they didn't figure out time correctly, and sort of shining through the stained glass as you walk towards it. The main hall, like the main hall of the church.
The main
Like,
bit with all the pews and the big altar and
Yes, exactly.
with the organ that goes da 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 da. Yeah, that.
And as you sort of enter into this room, these fantastic marble pillars. When it gets darker in this room, this place takes on a sort of a somewhat eerie but kind of warm vibe.
Yeah.
And Masha, with advantage, could you roll me a religion, please?
That is a dirty 20.
Masha, as you stand amongst all the nuns here, who are all getting ready, all sitting down in the pews, you look up at one of the many, like, I'm assuming there's a few stained glass windows or am I in the architecture?
Yeah, yeah.
As the sermon begins speaking about the importance and the many facets of truth and knowledge, you can't help but see in one of the many stained glass windows, Mace Windu.
It's Mace Windu. He survived.
My brain is dying.
Same.
The many stained glass windows depicting she who seeks truth and knowledge. You can't help but notice in one of them where someone has shown the sun shining behind her. There's just a tiny crack in it that's just slowly getting bigger. You leave out the police station. I'm assuming you're going to head to the worker district to check out any scary unions being formed.
Yeah.
You see that the town centre's getting a little bit busy, and Richard, sort of sticking close to you, just sort of shoves past people.
I kind of walk behind
You got to
him.
be careful out here, Molrin. It's a jungle.
I will be.
You ever been to a jungle before?
No, I've been training
neither.
mainly. I'm a monk, technically. Well,
Wow.
I've only been a monk
Oh,
for a few
impressive.
days.
You know, you've probably got a lot of experience. Probably more experience on me, I would bet. I've only got a few little tricks and tips here.
What like?
But I can give you one thing, and that's life experience. Oh, you want to see something?
Okay.
I have this thing. Hold on. And he points to someone in this crowd and says, "Hey, you!" And they turn around. What? Stop! See that? See what I just did there?
What?
He's not moving. He's standing right there.
Oh. No, he's not. Could he move?
Yeah.
He can't move.
Yeah, I can move, but I can move. But am I in trouble?
Oh, you just... Well, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's respect.
That's
a little
that
trick
is
I
respect.
picked up through the years. Respect.
Yeah.
People respect me,
I...
and they'll learn to respect you if they know what's good for them.
That's pretty impressive, actually. You can go now.
Thanks.
You can go now, civilian.
Oh, okay. And he carries on walking.
Wow, I've got so much to learn.
Yeah. I'll be there right alongside you. I'll be a little compadre.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be by your side. Yeah. Yeah. But honestly, training with Delaware, you probably got that fighting skills that I probably lack. So what's he like as a person? We didn't get to talk much at the bar. You were really going at it.
He's so impressive. He's an impressive man. I'm not supposed to talk about this. But he sort of found me. He trained me.
Found you?
Yeah. But anyway, he trained me up. Basically, my whole life, actually. And this is my first assignment.
Oh, wow. So he's like your daddy, in a way.
Sort of, I suppose.
Oh, that's so sweet. I didn't realize he had such a generous heart.
He's pretty generous and thoughtful.
Oh.
And also very kind. Yeah. I
And rich.
And-
like, he's got a lot of
yeah,
money.
I mean that goes without saying.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I sort of don't want to let him down.
Hey, and Richard grips you by the shoulder very suddenly,
Oh.
looks at you. Hey,
Yeah.
you're not gonna let him down
I'm not gonna let him down.
because you're a hard worker, just like him.
Yes.
he trained you. You're strong.
Yes, I am a hard worker. Thank you, Richard.
Oh, yeah. You just gotta learn to wrangle people, and then you'll be all right.
Yeah,
And I'll help you out with that. I'll be by your side,
thank you.
buddy. You reach the worker district, and Richard suddenly gets he gets really low down, and hey,
Oh.
get down,
I get down.
I'll describe it from any other perspective. From your perspective, Molrin, this might look really cool and sneaky. From anyone else, these are two weirdos crouching down next to a grey building. It's really strange.
What are we looking for?
Hey, this is a local hangout. Kind of people get sort of gather around this one. Shoppers and stories, planning things, scheming. You gotta be careful.
Okay.
So, listen. Do you know, this is how people think in HEX. They're telling you one thing. They're telling you they want to buy something from you. They want to buy something from you. They want to get something from you. But in the back of their mind, why do they want that thing? Why do they want... Say if someone asks you for an apple, and you think, hey, I'll get this guy an apple. What's he thinking? What's he going to do with that apple? What's he going to do about it? What's he going to do with it, Molrin?
You're not making sense.
Everyone's got an agenda, Molrin. Everyone, especially these guys.
That's true. They do have an agenda. Who are these people, though?
Workers. Delaware workers, some of them from the maintenance zone.
But I thought Delaware workers loved their bosses.
Oh, some of them do. The good ones do, but then there are the bad ones. They're scheming. They're
Scheming?
planning stuff. I heard even someone tried to steal something one time.
What?
That's why Delaware brought you here, I bet.
That's against the law. Well, it must be.
Crazy, right?
This must be my job, then. We've got to get to the bottom of
Go
this.
in there and tell him who's boss. Go in there. Tell him who's boss. Do it your way, though. I'm not going to force you because I'm your friend, but I'll give you boundaries. But I want you to go in there and, do it.
You have my back, though, Richard. Just for the first...
Oh, yeah, 100%,
Sure.
yeah. But I'll hang in the back when you
Listen,
tell him who's boss.
maybe we should... Maybe the direct approach actually it wouldn't be such a good idea. I mean, if we just ask them, they might lie. We should ask around. you know.
Yeah.
Ollie,
You know, I like your style. Yeah?
are we wearing like police clothes or regular clothes?
I think, well, he's wearing. I mean, you can assume Richard's wearing his regular clothes, and I'm assuming you're not wearing police clothes. You're just wearing.
Are
like,
there police clothes?
As far as you see, not really.
Okay, okay. Because if there are, I would be wearing them. But if not, then well, we don't look like police, so we could just like ask around, pretend to be a couple of workers interested in it, you know, try and go undercover.
Yeah, I like your style, Molrin. I like it.
Yeah. I get up and walk over to someone. What are people looking like they're doing here?
So generally, it looks like people are just kind of on breaks. They're just standing around, like smoking, just talking. There's not really many like stools here. There's just a lot of buildings that people kind of rest in. There's no specific function to any building here. People are just sort of going around.
Okay. I walk over and sit next to someone who sat down.
Yeah, I think like there are some metal chairs out, and someone's sitting down, just kind of like resting. Oh, hi there.
Hello there, sir. It's a fine day out, isn't it? What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm Simon, and this is my friend Ted. And we're
Ted.
Yeah, we're just humble worker people going about our business.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
we're here to find out some stuff, you know, because we've been hearing about all this union stuff, and people have been talking, and we've heard, you know, this is secret information, you know, which we know about.
What do you want to?
We want to join it.
And you want to know?
Yeah.
You want to join?
We want to know what's happening. We want to get in there.
Can you roll me deception, please?
Can I roll deception? Right. 15.
This guy's he's a little weirded out by how you're talking, but he's like in his mind he's like, oh, I mean, who wouldn't be a little bit weird after working in these conditions? Yeah, I mean, I can point you to a couple people who are talking about it.
Be brilliant. That would be brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be so directly forceful with people. Like,
what do you mean?
You're coming out a little strong, is all.
Oh.
I get that you're enthusiastic, which is great, but you know, just reel it back in a little bit.
Okay, sure. Well,
but yeah, there are a few people who sometimes gather around. What's that place? It's kind of on the outskirts. It's like this animal place or something. They go there.
a
to
zoo
talk.
or a farm?
Something like that. Some kind of animal sanctuary. It got set up recently.
Okay. Can you tell us the way there?
Yeah, sure. Just go up through the district. Take a right. Don't go too far off. You'll go off the edge.
The edge?
You in here?
Yeah.
You new in town? You
Oh,
didn't hear about?
I'm sure I'll find out what the edge is. This way?
Yeah, just up at that
Brilliant.
way.
Come on, Simon. Let's go.
I thought I thought you were Simon.
Yeah, we're both Simon.
I thought you said his name was Ted.
Come on. That's his second name. Come on, let's go. And then I walk away. I'm walking away now.
Bye
Bye.
Yeah. You walk up through the district. Richard pounds on your shoulders. That was amazing. Well done. I've never seen that level of subtlety before. You an actor? Wow.
I suppose not yet, but well.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
You will work on that. You head up through the worker district, and as you're heading out, the astroturf grass starts to get a little bit thinner, and you're eventually just walking on metal. And you see off in the distance this sort of tiny little like hut with a metal fence around it, with some sort of really weird sounding acronym. The acronym is SFTPORA. SFTPORA. SFTPORA.
What's that stand for, I wonder? Do you know what that stands for? I'm asking Richard.
You see sort of Richard. Richard closes his eyes for a minute and he goes, I probably have to say Society for the Prevention of Rare Animals. Or Preservation of Rare Animals. Sorry, making little mistakes like that.
Oh.
I'm not perfect.
Okay, and they've got a union, right? Or they... This is where we're looking for.
Union workers gathering round here.
Well, suppose we should look for him.
You want to break in, bust down the doors, cut open this fence?
Maybe that would be the... Do you think that would be a good idea? Maybe we could just ask around again?
Listen, I mean, it's up to you, Molrin, but you see, the thing is, you know what your problem is? And you don't have many problems. I would never say you have many problems. But your methods are strong. Really strong. You get at people, get into their minds, but sometimes you got to take action if you ever want to be respected.
Okay.
I mean, it's one worker cult today. Then when's the other one going to pop up if scared little Molrin's going to do it? But I think you can do it. I think you're brave enough to just storm in there and take it out.
Yeah. All right. I can do that. All right. What are we going to do it with then? Huh?
First, we want to get over this fence.
Okay.
Then you kick down that door. So you trying to climb the fence?
Yeah, I'll climb the fence.
Roll me some dex, please.
Oh no. 5.
You take a. This fence isn't that high. It's not a really high fence, and you're just trying to just sort of climb it up. You keep getting like up a little bit and then just falling down and stopping because your arms hurt. Like, okay, no, I'll try again in a minute. And you keep going back up. And you okay? How's the fence climbing?
Could you give me a boost?
Oh yeah, of course. And Molrin, you as you're like attempting to climb this fence and failing, you suddenly feel like suddenly just get lifted up and over the fence.
Oh, thank you.
Whoa, how'd you do that?
You pushed me.
No, I mean, hey, I actually threw my back out doing that. That was mostly you. Well done.
Oh, really? Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Now let's get in there.
Let's go.
Open it up. Open up this fence. Come on.
Sure. I do that.
Yeah, you find a little gate. Just sort of push it open, and Richard comes on in. Okay, so how are you gonna enter? Kick down the door? Punch through the door?
I'm gonna punch.
How are you gonna do this?
I'm gonna kick down the door.
Yeah. You okay? Roll me some strength.
Strength. 13.
Yeah, you kick open this door. You don't break it, but it flings open, and on the inside you see a few like workers at the side, sort of hanging out, looking at some animals, some really strange looking animals, and behind this sort of counter, you see a lizard folk and a human, both holding like they're both equally holding this thing. And you've never seen this creature before with its like weird jellyfish legs and its weird eyes, but you know for a fact it's called a flump.
A flump.
You just know that flump.
Stop there! I am Olsen, and I'm here to tell you there's no more organization here. No more worker organization. Step away from the animals.
One of the workers, the lizard folk sort of speaks up. I don't know why. Is this to do with them? And then he points over to the workers who are there. Because this is none of our business.
Yeah, they're like
Honestly, I don't know what...
unionizing, which is cringe. And I don't say that lightly.
Alright then. Chris, we're busy. Me and Charlie are busy. Can you sort this out or leave? I'm sorry, but I don't want trouble with whatever this is. And this guy Chris, he's a really big guy. He's really like he's built. He's solid.
Built different.
He's solid. he goes, can I help you? Are we doing something wrong?
Yes, very much so, unfortunately. You lot are unionizing. And I'm here to say we're arresting all of you. We're the police! And then I get out my ID. Show it to him.
Oh. Wait, so what are you arresting us for? I'm just talking to my friends here.
What
This is
about?
police business. Just work and stuff and,
That sounds
animals. Some
illegal
pretty cool
to
animals
me.
around here. Are you serious? We're breaking the law?
Yeah. Richard, help me.
Richard come back to you up there. Yes, this is a legal activity. If we see you gathering here again, we'll throw you in a cell.
Exactly.
You gotta be kind and cruel. Show what kind of lead you are. Don't send them to prison straight away, but just put the scare on them.
And also we'll warn you and we'll warn your bosses and put guards and stuff. Remember, guys.
If you want to have jobs,
Yeah.
you won't be hanging around here anymore.
Talking about unions is a crime. Also, they don't help you.
Wait, so if we gather here again, you're gonna arrest us? Get us fired?
No. Yes. No. No. Yes.
Yes, you're gonna
Yes!
get them fired. Yes, you're gonna get them fired.
You'll be fired.
This is fucking ridiculous. What?
Listen, guys. We're the police.
This guy Chris looks really angry. He's looking like...
Listen, I know it might be cool to talk about unions, but listen, guys, there's much cooler things to talk about. Like school. And...
These guys are in their 40s. Oh, alright. We're leaving.
Yeah,
Fucking Delaware scumbag.
just doing my job. Sorry about that.
These three leave. They're all giving you fucking dirty looks.
I'm gonna high-five Richard Filament.
And... yeah, he high-fived you. Yes! You told them! And you know what I say? Get one of them fired anyway. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just find out who that Chris guy is, get him fired anyway. Really
Yeah,
fast.
Chris, you're
Put a
fired.
Scare on him.
Yeah!
Chris looks around really confused, wait, what?
You're fired.
Wait, I thought you were just saying... and Richard just gives this guy Chris a look. And Molrin, you feel like everything sort of freezes for a moment, and Richard just goes, "Move along now. You're done here." And this guy Chris looks really... he sort of sinks into himself and walks away. Oh, Molrin, that was fantastic. Well done.
He looked pretty sad.
Great
about
work.
that. I mean,
Hey.
never mind. I'm sure he was doing something illegal.
Hey, he should be sad. Do you know why? Because he messed with the best damn cop I've ever worked
Yeah.
with. Or whatever your job title is. I don't remember. Yeah.
Bodyguard, I think. Yes!
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Richard. Thanks for teaching me
gives you a big
the
hug.
ways of the police force.
You're welcome, buddy. I'm really proud of what we've done today. And I'm looking forward to any other mission I go on with my best friend.
Yeah. I can see no future ramifications for what we've done today. I can't see this
The lizard
getting
folk-
out or anyone telling anyone about this, and even if they did, they wouldn't think anything of it. It's
The human who was with the lizard folk earlier, comes out. Hi guys. I'm Charlie. Are you all done here today? There's no other issues, right?
Richard? No, I mean, no, it's not. No more issues.
Oh, okay. So we're not in trouble or anything. You're not doing anything. Gonna be here investigating or do whatever you're doing for much longer, right?
No, we're just off. We're off now.
Because cool. Because we're upstanding citizens.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, me and Hamish, you know, we just do this. We're not. There's nothing illegal going on. We just look after the animals, right?
Sure.
Yep. Just me and my husband, just working with the animals. Bye, guys. See ya.
Okay, bye. And then we go off.
Richard puts his arm around your shoulder, and you just walk off.
Hang on a second.
That was fantastic.
Do you guys work here?
Yeah. Yes, we work here. This is our organization.
Okay.
Siftapora.
So, okay. So you own the... What is this? Like is it a corporation?
It's no, just an animal sanctuary for rare animals. Some of them, they don't really fit well into certain environments.
What like?
Save them. Oh, you know, flumps. A lot of flumps.
What's a flump?
We've got a back.
That's a flump, right?
Oh yeah, they're sort of kind of psionic creatures. They used to live in this place called the Underdark, but obviously that's not around anymore. So they're kind of aimless. Just bring them here and look after them.
So where do you work then?
It's not illegal.
I didn't say that.
Oh, we work here.
Okay, but this is a charity.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Well, there, everything seems to be in order. Goodbye, sirs. Until we meet again. Then I walk out proudly.
Bye. Richard's standing with you. You think they're up to something? Think they're suspicious?
I don't know. I'm glad we fired the workers though, just to make sure.
Well, put it in your file, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll leave it for now. I'm really proud of you today. You did great. First day on the job. Wonderful.
Yeah.
And I had a rumor that you basically single-handedly beat that slime thing in the maintenance zone.
Pretty
so that's also
much,
pretty good on the record.
I came up with throwing ice at it.
Yeah.
I pulled the lever, and I knew exactly what it was going to do. Brilliant times.
As you head back to the police station to sort of close your file on your union busting, you see that a lot of people are gathered round in town, sort of looking at something. It's like dead quiet. What's going on here? Molrin, you want to take the lead on this?
All right, okay. And I push towards the front of the crowd.
Yeah, as you're pushing like past people, you see some people are shocked. Some people look like ready to fight, and you see off in the distance, away from anyone, there's a figure opening up a door. They're opening up a door to a place called the Hall of Ogma. As far as you know from your some of the materials you were told about HEX, this is like a library, like a very old library. And this figure seems to just be looking at their keys and unlocking the door. And they turn to the crowd looking at them. And Molrin, you see a mind flayer standing before you.
Okay. I run upwards, up to it. I run forward, I suppose. I'm a bit nervous. I say, "Hello? What are you doing here?" Wait, okay, so Ollie, what's the, information that I have on mind flayers, just as a recap?
So, you know it's in the pamphlets you've been given, mind flayers are a big
They're
threat.
they're just a threat.
People are currently at war. People are currently at war with them, but you know for a fact that from this information there are individual mind flayers who the methods with them are really shaky. They're just sort of something to watch if there's a mind flayer on their own, but they're not inherently violent from what you know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run up to him and go, hello, hello, there, sir. What's all this? What are you up to?
The mind flayer sort of looks at you with its like golden eyes, just sort of darting around. Its like tentacles like slowly writhing. He's wearing a really nice brown coat and pulls out of his pocket a deed and shows you it.
What's the deed say?
It's the deed to the Hall of Ogma.
So you own this place then, huh?
The mind flayer sort of puts the deed away and just kind of like looks at you before opening the door and going inside.
Okay. Sure. Well, that seems to be fine, I suppose. Just make sure that we keep an eye on this guy, though. Don't want anyone to get hurt.
Like the crowd sort of slowly disperses. Some people like are giving you little nods of approval, and Richard comes up to you and goes, "Yeah, well, that was very brave of you, Molrin. I'm proud of you."
Thanks. We're gonna have to keep this guards on this place.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye out. Got to deal with the enemy. And he walks you back into the police station.
Okay.
And you presumably go back to your paperwork and finish that off.
Yeah.
I know where I can get my done.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to the police station.
Yes, okay. You're heading on over to the dartboard, the police station.
Yeah.
You're heading on. It's shaped like it. It's like when you see a character who's head shaped like food. You're very determined.
Yeah.
I think you would have spent about an hour in that church, considering how lost you were.
Yeah. I think it's a reasonable assessment.
So it's around eight now. Like things are a little bit busier. There's less like workers around. Like shops are actually kind of open, but there's only a little bit of bustle, a little hustle and bustle. And you head over to the police station. It is just as horrible and like, grim as ever. But you do see some people around. You see this one cop who you never know the name of, who's sort of wearing like a general's uniform with a mask covering their face. Richard is balling this whole bit of tape.
Oh.
And just sort of Barb looking into a corner, just sort of looking at something.
Oh, okay. Is there like anyone at the desk?
How familiar would you be with the layout of the police station? Would Angus be?
The only time...
Has he ever been arrested before?
He probably has been arrested. I reckon Richard's gone on some kind of power trip and arrested him for something that's just completely obnoxious and false. He's definitely been to the station before, even though he hates it. Probably well enough.
Well, then I think you would know essentially the front desk is basically Gunter's office, the chief of police.
I'm going to the front desk then, go to the office.
How are you dealing with the other people in this office? Are you just ignoring them?
Yeah. Yeah. For now.
Please roll me some stealth.
Oh god, okay. I'm
sorry.
12.
12?
12.
I'm gonna. You know what? I think that's reasonable, and you've been rolling very poorly. So I think that's a nice good number. You managed to sneak by.
Pity success.
I feel like Fine, you fail. You get caught. They kill you.
Richard bashes my brains in.
What? Bang. Okay, I think you would avoid the other two. Richard is like grinning to himself and laughing as he unballs all this tape. But I think Barb would just sort of look over at you and sort of give you a little wave and then go back to doing whatever she's doing.
Staring at a wall.
Staring at something near a wall. It's important police work.
I'm so glad the HEX is crime free.
There's definitely no issues where people are being eaten by goo monsters.
No, it's not the police's problem. Police have to do
Anyway,
with parking disputes. That's why they've got guns.
You make it over. You make it past everyone. The other two, Richard and the other guy, don't see you, but Barb just sort of quietly acknowledges you. And you do see, as you turn this corner, a wall full of dartboards. Your dartboards.
Oh, I'm ignoring that for now, but that's going to come in. It's going to come in later.
You see. So you're heading straight to Gunter's office.
Yeah.
How violently do you enter this room? Do you enter it like a calm guy?
Yeah, like a calm guy.
Calm guy who didn't have a miserable time in the church.
Calm guy at the end of his thread. He's almost not calm.
You open up the door like as calmly as possible, and you just see Gunter doesn't really notice you. He's got cards, and he's gluing them together to form a little card pyramid.
Gunter.
All right. Oh, hello, Angus. Good to see you. Hello.
Yeah. Have you got a lost and found here? I've lost a dartboard, and I think Daryl's found it. So.
Oh, well, I must inform you that the actions of Officer Daryl are always in the pursuit of justice. So any dartboards, perhaps stolen, are completely in jurisdiction as far as he tells me.
I promise you, if any more actions are taken against my dartboards, my justice is not going to be as nice as his is. Do you have a lost and found?
Gunter sort of sinks back into his chair, this very small man, and he just gives you a little nod.
Can I see it?
Hmm?
Can I see? Where's your lost and found, Gunter?
It's just in the cupboard down the hall from my office. Just go just there.
Okay, thanks, Gunter. Good luck with your cards. I'm just gonna leave.
Thank you. Yeah, you leave Gunter to whatever he's doing, and you head on down to the lost and found.
Yeah.
You've almost completed your quest.
Session ends the second I find my dartboard.
Yeah, that's the. You head on down to lost and found. This part of the place is actually surprisingly clean.
Oh.
It's been done pretty nice. And you see the aforementioned cupboard.
I would go in and want to look around the lost and found.
The first thing you do see is there's so many case files in here, and you're pretty sure no one knows they're in here.
Oh.
There's just paperwork. It's not good.
Oh, is there? Ooh.
And are you gonna steal this?
Maybe.
You want to look for anything specific in these case files before you get your dartboard?
Yeah. I want to look for. Are there any files with police officers' names on it?
Okay, roll me investigation. Actually, no, you've got your passive investigation.
The one thing that's good about this character.
Are you specifically looking for Daryl?
Looking for Daryl or Richard.
You'd find both of them. For as disorganized as this place is, you can find everyone's apart from Barb's personnel file in here.
Oh, I think I just grabbed Daryl and Richard. Is Gunter's there?
Gunter's is there.
Okay, well I'm taking his as well then.
Angus is having a weird adventure. He's having a day.
Listen,
I don't know what Angus is.
I don't know, but this is my favourite room in a hex, and you better not do anything with it. And I know you're like meddling with things I like and ruining it, and I'm not letting you do it with this room.
Wow! I would never meddle. I've never once meddled in a campaign.
Listen,
how dare you?
I have fantastic ideas for this room.
So you have your free files. Are you looking to have a little look in them?
Yeah, I'll have a look at them. I probably won't take them out. I'll just read them in here.
You're gonna take it. You're gonna read. Who's you reading first?
I think I'll read Richard's first because I don't like that guy.
Yeah, Richard Gregory Filament. Born on floor 512. He's pretty normal, to be honest. Sort of lived a pretty average life. Became a cop and sort of just moved up to HEX. And then his record just kind of stops. And you see that a little post-it note on one of the blank pages said, and then he did a bunch of cool shit and was really cool.
I'm taking that post-it off.
And that is the end of his file.
Taking it off. My post-it note now.
Wow.
What does Daryl say?
Daryl's one is
almost incomprehensible. Some of it is written out as a poem. His CV is in there, and it is just all over the place. So many different jobs. At one point, he was really close to some military stuff, and then he was just working in a shop in a random place in Homeland. He's like bounced around seemingly everywhere. But other than that, all his personal information just not there.
Oh, great. I guess I'll read Gunter's then.
Okay, now Gunter, J. Hillary Gunter.
Oh.
He's got a big long name. Has been here the longest from what you can see. He has been the police, like, he started off as like a rookie, became the captain, and has just sort of stayed there the entire time. Like, he's old as well, and he has not retired. He has, like, a few lists of achievements, but otherwise there's nothing really special about his file. He just seems like a very mundane person.
Oh, how brave.
Who's constantly fearful.
Constantly
He
fearful.
appears to have lived in HEX like his whole life, but he didn't make much of didn't have much of a presence. That's in one of his reviews from his superiors.
Fair enough. I have a question. Cut this out. Cut this all out. I have a question.
Cut this.
You know the Hitman index you sent us. Is that something our characters know about, or is that just
Yes.
stuff for us to know?
I will say, look around the police station.
'Cause-
Actually,
If you
are investigating, you're in the files.
Yeah.
You would see a copy of the Hitman Index in here. It would be in here.
Okay, I'm taking it then. Angus is going. That's probably going to be handy because I feel like as the only barkeeper in Hex, that's a little bit.
It's good to know that
yeah,
who the hitmen are.
Yeah. I sure hope there's one that doesn't write any poems.
You would be furious if they wrote any poems.
I'd be furious. I find out the human grace is Daryl the whole time.
Yeah, you grab this. So you do find this Hitman Index. You've seen these before. They're like plastered up in weird places in Hex, especially the police station.
What else is in this lost and found?
Apart from other like police, like there are some cold cases and also open cases that have just been forgotten and put here. There's also just like weird little knickknacks from people. So there's like wooden stakes in here, weird jars of like hopefully condiments. You don't know. It's just really like people have just thrown whatever they wanted in here. Just loads of other weird bits. And there is at the very top a dartboard.
Taking the dartboard.
Please, very high up. Could you please roll me some decks? You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, I got a 14. That's pretty good.
Yes! You do a little leap up and snatch this dartboard, and a couple of like files and bits fall down. There's like gears in here. I don't know why there's gears.
Oh.
It's just gears, just loose gears.
I would probably take the gears. He's a artificer. He can use gears.
Roll me a d10. See how many gears you get.
See, they lost their stuff and I found it. I got a 2.
You got 2 gears.
Oh. I guess.
Okay,
if there's...
you've gathered quite a lot of mainly incriminating information on people, and also a dartboard.
Wait, does Masha have a file?
Ooh, there's no file on Masha in here. But that is interesting.
I'm going to say now, actually, Angus is going to note down in his head that neither Barb nor Masha have a file, and that's slightly suspicious. I guess Angus would who does Molrin work for again?
He works for the Delawares.
Delawares, because seeing that there's like case files here, I know they're not like super active in Hex, but he's probably still scan for something Delawares adjacent.
I'm gonna make you roll for this, but you can
Yeah?
just find it because you've got the eyes of a hawk.
You can make me you can
infuriating.
raise any DC you want if it's good information.
You know, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation roll. See if you find anything juicy on the Delawares.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There you go. There's my investigation roll.
Yeah, I think you would find stuff. I think you would find stuff on the Delawares. Something says.
Okay, well, great. I was like, oh yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let him roll because I don't want to just like win through everything with this ability. Game said no.
You have one last little look around in here, and there's nothing crime related to the Delawares, but there's a lot of like
There's a few like what looks like letters, and mainly building orders.
Oh, taking those as well. I will say, I think Angus walks around like a messenger bag. That's why he's sticking everything.
Yeah, I like that. But yeah, do you look at any of this information?
No, I think that's something to do when he's in a more private place.
What else? What is Angus doing? Is he heading out?
Yeah, he's probably leaving. If he's walking past the dartboard board, he's taking some. He's taking like 3 and then pushing them in his bag.
They're really strange. Like you're just peeling them off the walls. Someone's put like adhesive on them. It's horrible.
Oh, that's...
ruining the value.
Should leave them on the floor then.
Are you leaving the police station now?
Yeah, might as well just leave. In my brain, I was like, well, I would try and pickpocket a gun from someone, but I'm not. Angus isn't that stupid.
Yeah, you're going to prison if they catch you.
If they catch me.
Roll me another stealth, please.
Oh yeah, stealth. Okay. 9. No.
You walk by and you hear Richard sort of going as he's unballing all this tape, and then he just like turns around, like you see his eye just sort of catches you. Angus, hey.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I'm just.
Hey everybody, it's Angus. Bob, get over here. You guy, get over here. And Bob sort of goes, oh, they saw you. Hi, Angus.
Yeah, hi, Bob. I was just getting a dartboard.
Bob sort of like takes charge. Richard desperately wants to say something because he always does, but Bob sort of says, "A dartboard? Oh, because of like the ones on the wall."
Well, yeah, because you're a police station, and I lost a dartboard, so I'd assumed it'd been your lost and found.
You just picked up the dartboard, right?
Yeah, just the dartboard. I didn't even find the lost and found.
You didn't even find it.
Well, yeah, it's. You should know me about it. I'm real bad at navigation. I spent like an hour running around the church today.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But you didn't find the lost and found, right?
No.
It's not a big police station. I mean, you might have like stumbled on it or something.
Well, I kind of just got to the dartboard wall and took some off. You don't really need to go to lost and found if I found what I've lost.
Bob kind of looks at you, sort of trying to figure something out, like figure stuff out.
Angus unfocuses his eyes.
Okay. She's sort of kind of weirded out by this. Well, okay, I won't keep you. I'm glad you got your dartboard back.
Yeah, so am I. Keep up the, the busy work. You guys real busy with your tape and your walls.
Well, I do important work, Angus. I'm just inspecting the walls is all.
Yeah, I mean, you were the only person who helped us last night, so I guess that counts for something.
Mm-hmm. Bob's sort of like a little bit perturbed. She was getting a little bit defensive about her place as a police officer.
Should be.
Well, bye, Angus.
Yeah.
You have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
The last thing you hear is Richard continuing to unball some tape.
Does he need that tape
Just
for?
like laughing to himself.
What's he building in there?
Leave my laboratory. Your mission is complete.
Yeah.
You've claimed your dartboard.
Yeah. I gotta go back to my bar and put it up.
You head on back to bar with your dartboard and your information, and you see the door is open, like someone's entered.
And I've got like glass. I guess I can just look through that. See who's in there.
You recognise this man. He's very sort of long and skinny, and he's wearing a red jumper. He's very Christmassy. He looks very gaunt, and he's just sort of throwing darts into a wall where the dartboard would normally be.
Oh.
This is your dealer.
Oh. A dealer. Matt and Gwen, you are not allowed to listen past this, but I'm joking. I guess I just enter. He's my dealer. Hello.
Hey, Angus. You okay?
Yeah, I forgot you were coming today. I just went on a trip to get a dartboard. You know how they keep disappearing.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I could still sort of visualize it, but I wouldn't do any damage to the walls or anything.
That's fine. I'll put this up once we're finished. Do you want to come to the back room?
Oh yeah. Can I get a drink first?
Oh yeah,
That's
what do you
okay.
want?
Milk.
Milk? Yeah, I can do milk. And he goes and makes a flagon of milk. Yeah, flagon. I remember that word this morning.
You go fetch him a flagon of milk, and you see he kind of just sort of downs it.
Yeah, I still have no idea how you do that, mate.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, no, it's incredible. You should have seen there were doctors around me when I was a kid. It was crazy.
oh.
Can't sell it though.
No.
Can't sell it.
I know.
It's not how it works.
I know a guy. He can drink things and then spit it back up again from his stomach. It's kind of crazy.
It's okay. It's okay, but it's not like you're drinking a flagon of milk.
Oh yeah, no, it's kind of the reverse. If anything,
Yeah.
it's just not as impressive, really.
Yeah.
Just like advanced throwing up, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah. I never throw up. Don't have a gag reflex. Well, I wouldn't stop you from throwing up. I just don't have one.
I throw up quite a lot because I mix concoctions and test them. Don't drink
Yeah.
quill ink.
Yeah, I imagine it wouldn't be very good.
No.
And he sort of stands up. He sort of got like curly hair. You can't tell if it's a wig or not. He seems to just sort of just adjust it every now and again.
I guess they head out to the back room, which is Angus's little lab, his little workshop.
He sort of walks behind you. So, what do you need?
Oh, nothing special this time. Mostly tops up everything last time. A few gears would be handy. I managed to find a couple today, but I'm missing about 3.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, mostly just the chemicals.
Okay, yeah. That's easy. Chemicals are going to be harder to get than usual this time.
Oh, okay.
You're going to have to wait.
That's fine. I've got some spare boric acid.
He sort of inspects your little room. Could you describe Angus's laboratoire?
I think it's about the size of like a double garage, and it's like split into halves. And one half is just like a bunch of workbenches and like tarpaulin kind of stuffed behind them, and just like sheets of metal on the wall and like cupboards, like filthy cupboards covered in oil and stuff. And the other half is like completely spick, span, and clean, and just full of like weird looking tubes and like big blue barrels of unidentified liquid. It's like a mad scientist kind of place.
Ah, cool. I'm glad I like this.
Yeah.
I can get you the boric acid just fine, but we're probably going to have to meet in different places for deliveries soon.
Oh, you've been spotted? You've been tracked? What's going on?
No, there's just some rumblings, around here. You know how it is.
Yeah, that's unavoidable, I guess.
Do you know how it is?
No. I'm just playing along. If I knew how it was, I
Play
would.
along, it's okay.
I wouldn't need your help with the job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are getting busy around here. Don't know the full details of it, but it's going to get harder to make these deliveries
Oh, I
in secret.
don't think HEX has ever been busy. We got a Delaware lad coming up here the other day recently. I don't know what he's doing though. I don't think he does either.
We're going to get Delaware up here?
I hope not Delaware himself, but certainly someone who works for him.
Be wary. Has he been around here? Do you know anything?
He's only been in the bar, and he was in the bar for about 10 minutes before he got blackout drunk, so I doubt he knows anything.
I mean, if he does try anything, you could always, just kill him.
Yeah,
If
I
that's
mean,
your thing.
it's not really my thing. Well, I've never really killed anyone, and I'm not exactly planning to, but I do have a big vat of acid that I haven't figured out any useful yet, so...
It's cool. That's really cool. Well, I've got the stuff here.
Oh! Thank you.
And he sort of pulls out a really weird looking bag of holding. It's got like implants in it, fleshy and metallic.
Oh. You and your flesh. Do I have to reach in, or do I have to take the bag?
I'll just take the bag, but make sure you wash it, because I haven't washed it in like 2 weeks. It's bad.
Okay, thank you. What do we agree on your payment again? I've got it around here somewhere.
Did you double it?
Yeah, I doubled it. It's
Cool. Thanks, Angus.
I think Angus opens a cupboard, chucks some things out, finds a little bag of whatever they agreed on, and just kind of tosses it to her.
Cool. This is good. I still think it's kind of weird that you sort of do this whole thing, but I suppose it's not really a big deal.
I mean, yeah, I have my reasons. I'm not malicious or anything. More like a hobby,
I know
really.
you're one of the nicest people I work for.
Oh, thank you.
But it's probably not best to keep it up as a hobby with times as they are. Just be wary.
Okay, yeah, I'll be on the lookout.
Well, anyway, see you, Angus.
Yeah, see ya.
And he walks out.
Off he goes.
Yeah, your dealer is gone. Your Christmassy man.
No, Father Christmas. With a ho
But he
ho ho,
is
he dissolves. Evil? He's not evil, he's just misunderstood.
Evil. He's not evil. He's just weird.
Yeah.
He's just a strange man.
Probably.
But you paid him and you got your stuff.
Yeah, wash the bag immediately with my special science washer that I know they have, but I can't remember the name of.
Magical creature spray.
Yeah.
Of course.
I top up my hydrofluoric acid vat.
Is there anything else that Angus is going to do?
Uh,
What else is he up to?
Oh yeah, he's gonna close the bar up, and he's gonna head to his workshop again, and he's gonna pull out the bits and pieces that he acquired from the police station. And he's gonna read about the Delaware stuff.
Oh, interesting. So there was a letter from the Delawares directly to. It's a pretty old letter as well, and this one is directly to Gunter. Dear Gunter, I was so happy to hear about your work. I desperately want to meet you and discuss a new position for you, if you wouldn't mind. And it's just sort of like a letter of commendation or something.
Oh, that's nice. Gunter's too old to
And
do anything bad, I'm sure.
who's ever heard of old people doing anything evil?
Old people are the least evil. That's why they're always politicians.
And the Delaware building stuff, it's mainly development like relating to expanding its like reach over HEX, whether that be in factories or something about training centers, and it all seems centered around the Church of Isaac. Specifically, the Church of Isaac being sort of either knocked down or just built on the land.
Oh, okay. He's gonna hide the letters. I think he's gonna put them somewhere.
Is there anything else Angus wants to do?
Not really. I don't think. He found his dartboard. He's happy.
You put up your dartboard.
Yeah.
Close up the bar. And head to your lab.
I friction weld the dartboard.
You set this all up, and we are going to end the session there.
Whoa.